do that show, just not till after I do I said I would do cards next week. And this week is kind of a little bit of a crazy week, and hopefully there'll be some relief next week. Yeah, but I'm good. I'm good. Okay, let me get this other camera on. And I ran this as a sticker, a de-archivist sticker. I always run it at the beginning of my streams. Sometimes I've been forgetting. And if you want to come back at a later date, it will notify you when I go live. So it's also an item for sale, and it's also a notification listing because some people have those turned off. Yeah, no, I didn't have them ready for tonight because there's some I still have to test. So because obviously I want to get as fair market as I can on them, and I want to make sure they work because I would hate to sell it to somebody and they get it and it doesn't work. So I have to take a picture of like a game on the screen. I think there's only one Wii unit that doesn't eject, or it ejects, but it's like a little noisy. So it probably needs a good cleaning. Yeah. Let's see. Is there any games in there? But that's the only consoles that I do have. I have a couple of um I have a couple of things in here. I'll run a splash sale that I have. Let's take a look. They're just like any kind of accessory. So this is like Dance Revolution. It is no game or anything. It's just the owner's manual for the controller. So I'll run that for 20% off. Then I have these Nyko Mini Boss wireless controllers. I guess I have 3 of them available. So let me pop them in. Yeah, you don't want to get chewed out. Exactly. Oh my gosh, when you had your surgery, you did that? Well, she's gonna ban you from my stream. That'll be it. Okay, these are these little controllers they're new in the box. And then I do have some PS2 games, so let's run this. This is Kingdom Hearts. Uh, I don't know what this is. Is it Off-Road AV? Oh yeah, it's like a quad game. I'll run it at 30% off. Yeah, you didn't even go there. And then I have a Jurassic World D 3DS game in the cartridge case. So I'll run that as a flash sale. Did you guys see that Sam Neill passed away from Jurassic Park? So sad, huh? 78. Yeah, you don't want to mess with it. So I'll run that. They're gonna pin to the screen. That's all I have. And then I have like a PC Mac from 2011 Hoyle card game, probably poker and all the poker related video games. You have to check to make sure it works with your system. So I'll just put 30% off and run at $7. I think those are all the video games I have. Let's see if there's more PS3 games in here. Oh, there's quite a few. Okay, so let's take that one here. I do have a PS3 that I'm going to sell. It's the fat one, the thick one. But it does get hot. I don't know if that's like a common thing with them, but at work it just gets a little warm. Here is grand wait, what is this? What hot mess? Hello. Let's run this flash sale. This is uh I'm gonna put the timer. Hold on, I can't think. So this is for PlayStation 3 game. It's complete inbox. It's not new. It's tested. It's working. You could look at the images. I think the disc is pretty good. Gran Turismo. That's a good game, actually. I like to play that. Here's Dance Dance Revolution. It's Just Dance 2016. There's pictures that show you like what songs are on there, and I'm just gonna literally run. Here's a PS3 MVP baseball NCAA PlayStation game. Again, I'm pretty sure this one's CIB as well. When I say CIB, it means complete in box, but it's not a box, it's a case. Okay, so we're gonna run. What's up, Shop Beta One Lane? I feel like it should have like, thank you for the raid. How are you guys doing? Welcome in, welcome in. What's up, H. Buckley? You guys follow Shop 801 Lane. If you're already in the cult, then you know, if you need help, I have an 800 number to get you out. Just let me know. We can get you some support. Okay, all you cool cats. Whoa, Jack. Jack, get out of here. Get out of here. How was your show, Brooke? Did you have a good show? He just wants to stay. Get out, Jack. Jack, what are you gonna do? It was a fun show. Yeah. I came in late though. I came in late. I was resting. I was taking a nap. Thank you, thank you. Even Tide, how are you? You love him? I do too. How about this? Do you love this? Peekaboo, mommy. Hi. Auto tune tonight? Is that what it sounds like? I didn't turn it on. I was supposed to do that, huh? No, you know what happened is the other night I had it, it is on. No, I have a problem with the app. Let's see. Can you hear me? It doesn't do it, right? I have some issue with it, so I don't know what's up. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. No. It's some weird glitch. So if I put my earbud in, I can hear myself, but you guys can't hear me. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing this. I'm gonna find my little hammer and hit it. Yeah, it like drops it sometimes, so I have to go back and back. She sold out? She sold her 100 items, or did she sell it all? Brooke, good job. She even sold the shirt off her back. She's oh, what the hell was that? Can you hear that? That was weird. Hello, Brooke. Now you can hear it? No? It's just in my head. Can you hear it? Oh, that's crazy. How do you scroll through your flash sales? I have a screen recording of the beta. I do. I have another account, but I like don't use it. I need to put my credit card in it. And it's like my buying account that I'm just starting. I had one before that I was using it to make YouTube tutorials. But while she was doing the thing, I recorded it, no audio, just to show all the different features. I can tell it's going to be a lot of fun, but I can also tell that there's going to be some people kind of annoyed with it. Yeah, so half and half. I think more people will love it because if you, like, for example, on one of the screens, it was like, tap 5 times in one show, you get 50 points or whatever it is. And then the next one was like, enter 3 giveaways and you get 100 or 200 points. And go check in. You had to check in like on the point system. And then one of the other ones, I kind of forgot what the other feature was. Anyway, they had the leaderboard. It was like a whole introduction, like unlock the power of points. Because I think it's called Whatnot Points. And then when you hit let's go at the bottom, on the app, on the right side of the chat box, which the chat box is a little different now, it has a W in pink. If I tap on the W, if I've earned some points, I can redeem them for different tapping emojis. So I have like big fan, and then I don't know what the other one was that I went on to use. And the funny part is when I was making this video, and you have to watch a show for 10 minutes and then you get 200 points. So daily check-in is, I don't know, 20 points maybe a day. Watch any show for 10 minutes, 200. Double tap 5 times in shows, 30. And then if you enter 3 giveaways, you get 100. So most sellers require you to like follow them to get in the giveaway. And then if you make a purchase, you get more points. And then you work your way up to earning these points that you could like get all these other features. Like you get, the flame is like 5,000, gold rush coins that you could throw up. I think it's the same thing in the chat. And then now they have a moonshot, which is like an astronaut on top of the moon. That's 50,000 points. I don't know. You probably have to make a lot of purchases to get that. 10, 12 items. But anyway, this is going to be a selling show. This is not a seller support show. So stay tuned, buckle up. We're going to do some flash sales tomorrow morning. I'm actually having my seller support show. So if you guys can respect that, we can do those questions tomorrow. Let me take a look at my profile. My show is going to be at 7. I don't know why it says 7:34 a.m. It's going to say 7:43. I have to fix the time. I think I just inverted that. What's up, Barb? How you doing? Anyway, thank you for being here. Brooke, Shop 801 Lane. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. And thanks for bringing the friends here on the whatnot. So I was flash selling some of my video games right now. And so that's what we're doing. So these are some PS3 games, and we're going to do a Ripper Ship Doorables, actually. I was just waiting for that other camera. So I'm going to drop a whole bunch of flash sales on what video games that I have. So they're running in the bin right now. I don't have a ton of them. Anyway, how are you guys doing? Everybody good? Thank you for popping in. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, this is a Dave Mira Freestyle PS2. These are some PS2 games. So they're running. I decided to keep my PS2. That's probably one of my favorite PlayStations. It's the slim one. Um, yeah. So I hope you guys are good. All right, I'm just gonna flash through them real quick. So how I do it, I already have mine set up. They're in the buy it now. All I hit is start flash sale. I could run as an auction or start as a flash sale. Sam was asking me, so it's pretty simple. Sometimes you can click on the item and then it'll go ahead and run it. It'll give you an option, flash sale or auction, and then you can choose. I know, that's exactly why I'm keeping it because it's small too and it doesn't get hot. Here's a brand new Thrillville. It's a roller coaster game. It's factory sealed, LucasArts. So I'm gonna go ahead and flash sell that one. And then the last one is PS2 World Championship cards. It's like a poker game, basically. So the flash sales were already set up before, so they're at a certain percentage. And I think I have one more PS2 Suzuki Super Bikes video game. Did it? My PS3 gets boiling hot. I think it's because it's made to vent out the back, and it's inside my I don't know, entertainment center. So the cubby hole for it is a little bit tight. I feel like it would do better on top of a entertainment center, but I don't want it on top. Yeah, it gets really hot that it doesn't smell like it's burning, but some of them are like that. Reach for the yarn. What's going on? Welcome in, all you cool kittens. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. Hope you had a great show. We're just chilling right now, and I'm running some auctions. So thank you so much. I do appreciate the raid, and I'm gonna pin you up here in a second. How was your show? And I know you could go anywhere on the whatnot. You chose to raid over here, so thank you so much. Reach for the yarn. I think you do crocheting and knitting, right? Thank you. I am. I just started probably like 10 or 20 minutes ago. 21 minutes ago I started. So we just got started. I usually read people's profiles, but um it was good. There's always some nice people on the whatnot. I love it as well. You guys, brand new seller. Brand new seller. Everything I will be selling is either made by me or gently used. She's not one to throw things away, or Amy is her name. Okay, I see your name on the profile. Not one to throw things away and resells because she knows other people can use it. I love that. Crochet's the passion and it makes her happy. Uh, 5 stars, less than 1 day ship time, and just brand new seller with 121 solds, 24 shows scheduled. So such cute little items that you have there. All those, I guess, are crocheted little animals. Oh, the mushroom is so cute. Oh, I love you have some cute stuff. The candy corn decor, those are freaking cute. Okay, I bookmarked your shows. I sometimes will do that. You call it the whatnot. Yes, I do. I call it the whatnot. How are you reselling everything? Thank you so much. I do like to read the profile. I missed the first person that rated over here. So to be fair, let me actually oh, that's so weird. Let me go back in and see. Reach for the yarn. Okay, we got retro. I can't even speak. Retro World 72. She rated, and I think I did not read her profile, so I kind of like to do that. And then Shop 801 Lane, she rated as well. So I'll just give a shout out again for those nice people who decided to bring their friends over here. Yes, Retro World, I did read her profile. Shop 801 Lane. Let's see how many. She's been killing it on the app since 2022. I got to meet Brooke in person. She is 9 feet tall. She really is. On the whatnot, Brooke is 9 feet tall. I met a lot of sellers. They don't sell like this, smell like the thrift shop. Okay, you guys, they don't. She's Brooke, Shop 801 Lane, has 5.0 on her reviews, 1 day average ship time, and she sold 85,700 items and counting. It's getting closer every day to 100K. She has 72,000 followers. That's pretty organic, and, she's the queen of keywords. Okay, thank you, thank you. I think I got everybody. Alright, now I'm back in the chat. That's amazing, right? She sounds okay. Yeah, she might have a cold. Uh, excuse me, sorry. You know what? There's sellers you meet on the whatnot, and I have to tell you, when we all started out, we literally all had 0 followers. We're getting all the raids tonight. Yo, Ms. Thunder, look at that. I love your image and your username. Thank you so much for the raid. I feel like I don't have any superheroes, but here's the next best thing. Thank you for the raid. How was your show? What was going on? What were you doing tonight? Let me tag you up here. And I was just reading a couple of raids that we got profiles. So let me pull yours up. Ms. Thunder is, ooh, 5.0 reviews, 1 day average ship time, 7.8K sold, almost 8,000 items. And you want to know a little trick? This seller has some products in their bin. They do pop ups, I'm guessing. But they have 5,500 followers. So they're selling more items than they are with followers. So that shows me organic. Okay. That means they're doing all the things, right? So I hope you had a good show. Thank you for bringing your friends in here. Um, he's technically a superhero. I love it. I love it. I know. I should put him in there. Thank you for the raid. I greatly appreciate it. I bookmarked a couple of your items there. No shows, so you just do pop-ups? Yeah, thanks for bringing the friends here. Thank you. Many blessings to you as well. I appreciate the raid. And hello, friends. I guess I'll say my name is Dee. I go by Dee Archivist. I've been on Whatnot for, as a seller, I've been on here for actually almost 4 years. I've been on the app 4 years now as like view buyer seller, but I've been on the app as viewer only for 5 years. I got approved in August of 2022. And it was definitely a different time. Whatnot was a completely different app. And back then it was kind of like, you know how you know all your friends, you'd go on and you'd see everybody you pretty much knew on the app. And as it grew and grew and grew, there'd be more people showing up and then you had to make friends. Now there's so many people, you don't know everybody. You don't see your friends like you used to see because there's so many sellers coming onto the app and putting on some shows and selling their products. And Whatnot didn't have a ton of categories. I want to say they had like 10, 15 categories, if that. Um, yeah, they pretty much had 10 or 15 categories. Now I don't know how many categories there are. I want to say like 70, maybe more, maybe 100 now. I'm not quite sure. I just know when I started there weren't that many. And vintage decor had just kind of popped. The vintage decor category is where I started. And I started with 0 followers. The first show I made 79 bucks. I was hooked. I was hooked on Whatnot, the Whatnot. Yeah, so every two so I've been doing a show every single day. I have a lot of chat shows and seller support. I always sell from my buy it now. Is it reselling everything? You've been on here a long time, huh? Have you've been on almost 4 years or about that? Maybe longer. I knew that you had been on a long time. But remember those days though? It'd be like that. It was kind of the Wild West. You'd scroll into a show and you'd be like, "What did I just see?" I mean, it's kind of still like that, but not quite. It's gotten better. But vintage decor had just barely peaked. I think there was like 5, 6 sellers, and nobody was on at nighttime. Nobody. I literally was the first one to be on all night. Yep, that's crazy. That's good. Vintage decor is flooded with a lot of shows. Yep. There's a lot of people selling vintage for sure on here. When Whatnot started, they were doing strictly Funko Pops, and then they expanded the audience to, selling like sports cards and Pokemon cards and those different. And then once that they have different categories that came in to be on the app. So I don't know what like, I think they had, like, 4 or 5, and then it jumped. But I wanna say when I came on I even have a video record of, like, what the app looked like way back when. It definitely has changed for the better. It changed for the better. Like, back in the day, you would have a show, and if you accidentally swiped out of your show was over. And I would play around, and I went on because I like desktop. And so I remember one time I went and I swiped out, and I was like, "Oh my gosh." And everybody was panicking when they did that because 'cause they're in the middle and people have shipping, they didn't know what to do. And somehow I figured out for the vintage people, I figured out how to restart the show because there was an option on there. You could restart your show. And so pretty much everybody kinda figured it out, I think. And then I was having chat shows back then, so I just shared that info. Yeah, 203 shows, that's crazy. Yeah, so when I started, um, quickly had a show like 10:23 AM Pacific time. That was always my start time in the daytime, and I got hooked, and then I would be awake, I had insomnia, and then at night, I would check Whatnot, and I'm like, "You know, there's nobody on at night." Nobody in Vintage Square, like, everybody's in bed at 8:30. It was the craziest thing. They'd have shows, like, scheduled up till about 7, and then right around, like, 4 or 5 my time, 3, they'd basically be having shows, which would be East Coast, like 6, 7 AM, right? So I thought, "What an opportunity." I think I'm gonna start after doing the app about 2 weeks, maybe less than 2 weeks, I started changing my shows to 10:23 PM Pacific time till whenever I wanted. And sometimes, you just sell a little bit, but people started seeing my consistency, my schedule, and then they'd come in and right around the 2 or 3 hour mark, I could have a show that I have, like after I don't know, 5 or 6 weeks, um, then I would bring banger, vintage decor that people started seeing that, right? And when buyers see that, they wanna shop with you because they know you're gonna be on, reliable, they can get good stuff from you. And, like, one night, I remember I ran auctions for 2 hours straight, not one bid. I did a ton of giveaways too, but I just kept going, and it wasn't talking, it was mostly running auctions. And then right around 2.5, 3 hour mark, I get rated like crazy. Like, one night, I think I had, like, 18 raids. It was insane. And, I mean, some nights there were like that, where you get 5 or 6, like you just seen, we had, like, 4 or 5 in a row. Um, you just go with it. You just go with it. And, before I knew it, like, some of those nights where I didn't sell anything, that 3rd hour mark, boom, $1,000 in sales, like, that quick. I mean, it can happen. Of course, I'm a collectible seller, I'm not a low price seller, because I wanna sell to the collector. Of course, I wanna sell if I have an item that's low price, I'm running it, whoever buys it, buys it, and be assured that it's gonna be packaged well and shipped fast. You wanna start selling, but you're nervous? Yeah. So Tuesday mornings, I have, no, Barb, they don't. Was that your question? Yeah, so giveaways do not count towards sold items because 'cause you're not selling it, you're giving it away. So they divide that, they took that away. So it's in your total sold count does not include giveaways. I don't have any cameras for sale right now. I think there might be one in my buy it now. I'm not 100% sure. Let me see. Yeah, I don't think I do actually. I'm a camera collector. I know, she did. Oh, yeah, there's no cameras. There's like a cheap, brand new in the box, Kobe, like a snap camera. It's probably like a 4 megapixel or something. So I'll run it as a flash sale. I'll run it for like 35% off. It's cheap. So it's not like high end or anything. Yeah. So yeah. So anyways, it's really great to see how the app here on the Whatnot has changed. There's so many opportunities. It's just, are you making it happen or are you sitting back? So, we get in the way of our own success many times. And I have these chat shows every Tuesday. I've been doing them for over 3 years. I started January of 2023, officially having a chat show. And it's pretty much always been on Tuesday mornings. You crochet, the handmade community on Whatnot is amazing. And if you're not selling on Whatnot in handmade, definitely check it out. I'm venturing down that road myself. I really love all the handmade stuff. Yeah, Barb, people who give the advice out there don't know, and a lot of people who go to those shows don't know the thing, but you can check on Whatnot. Yeah, I'm never gonna give anybody bad information or wrong information. Of course, I'm human, I make a mistake, like, but I know a lot about Whatnot. Not everything, but, I know a lot about their policies, and they change them all the time, so that's why people should go to help.whatnot.com, and they should get that info. What's up, Andy? Shipping's my favorite thing to talk about, but not tonight. Yeah, shipping it's gonna happen though, because I always lie and I say, "We're not gonna talk about it," and here we are. And here we are. And here we are. Not gonna sell you a PDF, not gonna sell you anything except I mean, I'm gonna sell you things, but I'm not gonna sell you things that you could get for free, you know? If someone needs coaching, they need help with goals and OBS and different things, right? What's up, Andy? How are you? Oh, I almost hit ban. Yeah. I just am not because I feel like, people do get a lot of, unfortunately, bad info out there because people just don't care about you. Let me say that again. People on Whatnot, and I don't care who's get their feelings hurt. I'm very direct and very honest about it. There are some people that sell some things. Shipping and advice is big business on here. They make a lot of money on it. I'm not going to say everybody. I'm not going to say some people. I'm just going to say there are folks that do not give a shit about you. So they're going to sell you information that they regurgitated from Whatnot, dropped it into Chat GPT, and then resell it as their professional audit PDF or whatever it may be. And you can buy that if you want to. If that helps you, awesome. I know a few people that sell them and they have great packages. However, I know people that have bought those that are like, dude, it taught me nothing. So adult money can buy you things, anything you want. But you can actually get that for 100% free from Whatnot. And I'll be completely truthful about it. I offer coaching, but my coaching is for people that have had a few shows, get their feet wet. They just need that push. They need that push, and I've helped a lot of people, some sellers that are doing extremely well. Yeah, and also the people who are doing these shipping shows, you gotta take a look at yes, I know they have a lot of people in their room, but they also are running sponsored giveaways. Those sponsored giveaways return into giveaways to the chat. Yes, and that's creating that's creating with people bookmarking because 'cause they're like, "Share my show." Maybe that's helping. It's not technically really doing anything for the show, and those people are coming in there for the hype. They're coming there for the giveaway, right? It's a hook. It's a hook to bring people in, and maybe that shipping advice works for that type of business, but when I talk about shipping, I try to talk about it like I'm a noob. I'm brand new. I don't know anything, right? I want new people to find me on the app. I wish they would find me first because a lot of times and I just want people to, not stress about shipping. It literally is the easiest thing on the app. The hardest thing I think is going live and selling all the time, you know? Yeah, so new sellers are getting sellers, bad seller info from sellers that don't give a shit about them. They don't care if they have to pay out of pocket. I was in a show not that long ago and the person was giving horrible shipping advice. Like it was literally going to cost somebody a ton of money. So, be be responsible and accountable for learning yourself. Forget about the big streams. They learned to do it that way, and maybe it works for their business, maybe it doesn't. All I know is shipping is pretty easy. That's I think my easiest thing on Whatnot. It's all fake. Reselling everything. You said it. You need a big push on staying consistent and going live. Barb, make a calendar. I got a dry erase board, right? And when I was first doing this challenge, I numbered from the start date that show as show number 1, and then I just did it. But when I first started, I did a 365 challenge. I mean, a 30-day challenge. I did a 30-day challenge, and I have to tell you something. I went live every day. The goal was 30 minutes, 30 days, and you have to be selling, no talk. I mean, you could talk, but you had to sell, 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 sell. So I did that. And if I was still selling in 30 minutes, I could go to an hour. And then I had to rate somebody in that challenge. That was a TaWk challenge, which was like literally kind of created by me and TaWk having a like 10-hour powwow on Instagram. And it was a way to like, kind of like, okay, here's the plan. And it should be done. That's how you know if you wanna keep going to do it and be consistent, and that thing broke me. I could not do 30 days. By day number 4, or day number 7, I don't even remember, I filmed myself before I went live and after I went live, and some of the videos, I never put it on YouTube, I was hilarious. I was so delirious. I looked drunk. I was drunk tired on that. I look back, I could watch the videos, like, I could watch myself, and I was just like, "Oh my gosh, what was going on, D?" Yeah, I probably should edit like that and put it on. Yeah, it's literally like 4 options. Yes, it is. And it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better for the buyers, because 'cause we're gonna have ground advantage pricing. If you are strategic and you set it up right, you should be fine. I'm as the date gets closer, like, it's the middle of July, so August 1st, whatnot's changing. It's gonna be now, um, 7.20 for 5 pounds based on a 12 by 12 by 12 box, okay? So it's the same, it's just $2 cheaper. $2 what's up, Jen? How you doing? So it's $2 cheaper, okay? Um, I think that's a win for the buyers. Now, if a seller doesn't edit their box size or their dimensions, right? The box sizes, dimensions, or the weight, the post office could catch that. If they catch it, you're paying extra money to get your package, or they're gonna bill back to the whatnot account, and as a seller, if you don't do this, they're gonna charge you for it, okay? They don't have a date yet. I hear a date, I don't hear a date, I hear a date, they don't. So, just expect probably by close to year end, or maybe even sooner, you're gonna get charged for any of those overages that get caught. You tired tonight? I know. I'm kind of awake, I can't believe it. I did take a 3-hour nap, so I ran some flash sales. We were gonna do some rippership. I kinda have them here, but I can't remember when on. But I'm glad you're here. Yeah, so if you're lurking from the backgrounds and the shadows, just and you're brand new and you're confused because you heard someone tell you, "Don't weigh anything. Don't don't weigh it, just run it 8 to 11 ounces and you're good." That advice may not work for you. So do you wanna keep buyers or do you wanna lose them? Yep. Bake some cookies, Barb. What kind? I haven't baked cookies in such a long time. Yeah, so I'm gonna straight shoot with you guys. Uh, I gain nothing out of giving you correct information other than it helps you become a better seller on the app. So run your auctions all the time. Run your auctions all the time. Be honest with your buyers. Don't lie and describe your items because people will trust you. You'll build trust and package properly. Don't use USPS packaging inside your box. Okay. Don't be cheap. Buy some bubble wrap. If you have to, buy some boxes, but you can recycle. Just learn all those things. It's kind of part of doing business. Yeah. I don't do max shipping either, especially with vintage decor glass. Because it's like, if I do max shipping and I have like a 15-pound item in my buy it now, anything over 921 I'm paying for. So if that 15-pound thing's going to the East Coast, it may be like a $28 shipment. I'm gonna pay the difference in that. So if you're selling stuff like that, and I had a seller in here the other night who we talked about it when I met her in Austin, Texas, and she does max shipping, but she agreed with me and changed it not to run everything at 8 to 11. She said, especially those big pieces, because she would eat a ton of money. And I know she does max shipping, but yeah, she was in here the other night, so I appreciate her input. She's like, "Thank you, you helped me," you know? Yep, and she says some sellers were doing that, were giving bad info. Oh, is that what you sent me? Oh, I saw it. I just looked at it before I went live. Yeah, Jen, that was great. I've made one like that. Not quite that big, I made some smaller ones, and I filled them with water. Tigs, thank you so much. Yeah, I just, I don't need to sell like a million pieces. If I did, I'd have people selling and streaming. I'd have a warehouse and I'd have packers and shippers and I'd just be the boss. I wouldn't do any of the stuff. I do my chat maybe. You know what I mean? So it's like if I wanted to be at the level, I absolutely could. But I don't. That's just not what I do. Now I sell like ephemera under a different name, and that keeps me busy enough. Do I like pickles? I do. I do. I like pickle chips. Pickle everything actually, popcorn. The grandbaby's birthday is Saturday. He'll be 1 and he started walking. Sam, no way. I remember because what was his actual birthday? Can't believe he's 1 already. Yeah, because I know he was born around the time my mom passed away. A Green Goblin. Wait, there's pickles, hot Cheetos now too? I haven't tried those. Pickle juice, I do like pickle juice actually. My family thought I was nuts. I literally would just drink it, but now that I'm older, I don't drink it, like, as much. Oh, I wanna see your pickle you have pickle cookies? I love it. Yeah, Barb, you're doing it right. You're doing it right. You're doing it right. You put a little bit of weight like, when I have these Doorables, right? So I have these Doorables. They're super lightweight, but they're bumpy, so they can't go PWE, right? They have to go and they're like 1 ounce to 3 ounces. So they can get folded up and put into a bubble mailer if someone wants them, right? And, I run it as actual weight. So the small stuff's really easy, but I'm never gonna run this kinda stuff and do 8 to 11 ounces because it's making my buyer overpay for shipping. I need to turn this other light on. It's kinda pink in here. Yeah, there we go. It was kind of dark. Um, I'm not gonna make people overpay for my shipping, so that's why I'll run actual weight. Now, if I have a big bulky item, I'm never gonna run at 8 to 11 ounces because it might be 3 or 4 pounds. I'm gonna have to pay that if I don't do it right, and I'm gonna pay for the adjustment, so I'm not gonna do that, right? I'm not gonna do that. Sure, sometimes you do that, where you have a big item, and if you ran it at a pound, it's actually 3 pounds. You're still covered under that 5 pounds. You just have to adjust and account for any packaging materials. Be surprised how much a box weighs. The large Priority Mail shipping box by itself empty weighs like 11 ounces, 12 ounces. So add the packaging. Sea swan. Whoops, busted. I'm reading that. So much for incognito. 18th of July. I mean, I said T swan. I'm busted. Okay, I quit. I can't. Jerking the gherkin. Whoops, it slid right out. Get it? It really is a thing. Yeah, I've been drinking pickle juice since like the 80s. I actually used to drink the pickle juice out of the jar and it would leave it. I put water in it. My mom like was like, "You can't do that." Many times. Many times. Oh my gosh. Yes. What's up, YouTube? How are you guys doing? Thank you. Is it good for heartburn? Now that I'm older though, I notice that like I get a tummy ache if I drink too much of it. Yeah. I know we're talking about like 50, I'm having 15 conversations. I love it. Pickle juice, shipping, jerking the gherkin. Do you like pickles? So the baby is Saturday is the actual birthday. That's cool. I'm sure he got so big and he's walking. So that means you're running after. Does it really, C1? I didn't know that. You thought it would give heartburn? I don't know. I don't get heartburn. I can't test it. Oh, you know this for a fact you tested it. Okay, good to know. Yeah, good to know. I had no clue about that because when I was young, I just loved I mean, yeah, kill acid with acid. I just loved it when I was a kid. I did make pickled ice cream, like, pops not that long ago. I did. They were actually really good, and when I was pregnant, I made them all the time. I made them all the time. That was a long time ago, but I loved it. Let's see what's going on with YouTube. How are you guys doing? Norman, hello. Ramen, thank you so much. I love your cute little doggy picture. Say hi if you can hear me. Hi if you can hear me. Hi if you can hear me. I hear you. I see you. Hello. Hey, 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 how you doing? All right, let's run some more Flash. That's it. That's all I gotta say. Your boyf? Tig couldn't have Nexium or Tums. Oh, with chemo, so pickle juice worked. Oh, that's good to know. Yeah, Tums. I haven't had a Tums in a long time. I used to like they had like a cherry one. It was so good. I've had heartburn before. It's horrible. But I haven't had it in like years. Years. I don't know when year that was. That's good to know though. Yeah. Jen, sweet dreams, my friend. And we will see you on the next one. Thanks for sending that pic. That's funny. Did you make one of the I want to make a miniature one of that. Today I got a whole bunch of miniatures. And I've got more I've got to go pick up. Yeah, I did build a shelf out of cardboard today. I gotta like get small wood pieces. Yo, sweet dreams, friend. Much love. It's okay. I got text today 2 boxes of doll heads and asked if I wanted them. What do you think my answer was? Of course. Yes. So I gotta get those and I can't wait. There's some good ones in there. I'm gonna craft with them because I am gonna have a handmade show with doll heads for sure. Yep. So get prepared. And I actually am gonna make I made those cards, my playing cards I made, and I sold them in the raid train, and people went crazy over them. So if you bought one, thank you so much. They shipped. You'll have to wait and see. A creator never tells what they're doing. Yep, you have to wait. But it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. And it's gonna be useful. That's for sure. Yeah, gotta keep things under wraps. Gotta keep things under wraps. You guys, okay, I want to promote myself. If you're new here and you're just hanging out, thank you for being here. Did you guys know I have a YouTube channel? It's D_archivist on YouTube. I'm trying to get more subscribers. So if you watch and you've liked my videos, um, feel free to subscribe because I'm trying to grow that into a community of like tutorials, and different things. It's not just going to be about whatnot. A good majority of it is, but it's also going to be like thrift shop finds and different things. But it's D_archivist. And then I have darchivist.com with no underscore on it. And there's a ton of resources there about shipping. I'm actually going to be putting together a like PDF. It's going to be free. It's going to be a downloadable thing on my site, and it's going to kind of explain the new shipping because I did get info from Whatnot, and so I'm going to try to like put it on there as we get closer to the date. If not, I'm going to have a link directly to the page on Whatnot's help that will give you all the info that you need. It's pretty simple. Yeah. And if you're shipping now, you have until July 31st to do flat rate. August 1st, flat rate will no longer be supported on Whatnot. And that's a thing that a lot of people don't know about. Hopefully, more and more find out, but it's not the end of the world. You just have to be more strategic in your shipping and selling shows. Um, Thank you, Polka Dot. How you doing? How did you know, C Swan? How did you know? How'd you know I was doing that? How did you You wonder why? You wonder why what? You gotta stay plugged up. You're right. You're right. It was leaking. You're correct. The leak. is not good. Yep. Not Lalique. Lalique is a great piece of glass if you can find it, but leak, no leaking. They're not dumping ground advantage. They're getting rid of flat rate. Yeah, I mean, yeah. There it could be something in the contract it didn't agree. Flat rate for a lot of people is going up on other sites. They haven't done it yet, but it's gonna be happening. They probably couldn't agree to a term or a rate, and frankly, they wanted to simplify the shipping. That's just my opinion on it. That's just my opinion? Um, that's it. Yeah. I mean, I kinda think that, USPS charges $34 for a large flat rate box. The box is not that big. I don't wanna go to the post office and pay $34 to ship a box. I would rather sell on Whatnot, ship on Whatnot, because it's gonna be $7.20. The 9.21, well, it may not make sense to you, but maybe to Whatnot, it makes business sense, and they're going down a different avenue. Maybe if people complain enough, they'll bring it back. I don't know. Things have happened similar to that before, but they could be in a contract that, they got a rate for such a long time and it expired. And now the new rate could be like 20 bucks, right? I don't really know. But they're going to simplify it with ground advantage. So, yes, for many people it's an inconvenience, but that's just what they're going to risk it for the biscuit and they're going to go for it and see what happens. There's a lot of people that built their business on flat rate and they do $1 starts. So, they didn't account for a change like this because no one saw this one coming, right? But I think, people look too much on the negative side of it and not the positive side. Like what could go right instead of what could go wrong. The what could go right could be, hey, you get more buyers in your show because they're going to take that $2 that they saved on the shipping and they might buy more items. Oh, yeah. USPS always raises this time of year. So Whatnot has a contractual agreement with the USPS. It's roughly about 20 to 25% less. Nebraska Nan, what is up? Thank you for the raid, friend. Welcome in, everybody. All the sprouts are here. Thank you, thank you. I hope you had a wonderful show. We're just having a little chat right now. My bin is full of flash sales. My name is Dee. I go by Dee Archivist. If you're new here, welcome in. I'm gonna pull up Nebraska Nan. How was your show? Girl, you're on all the time. I love it. Okay, if you guys don't know Nebraska Nan, I actually got to meet her in Austin, Texas, and her family. It was really lovely. She has 5 stars, excellent customer service or whatnot, less than 1 day ship time, and she's at 6.9K sold. She has tons of shows. She does a curated vintage show on Sundays, and Wednesdays she does a coffee chat and vintage fun. And you can find her. She has 36 shows. She also is doing karaoke contest right now. I think they're in season 2 with Calm Beast. I'm not quite sure if they're just doing, are you guys doing like the rehearse not that what is it called? Auditions? It was wonderful, the best community, thank you. I love the whatnot. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Let me tag you up over here. If you're new here, my name's Dee. I go by the archivist, and I've been on whatnot for like 4 years. And I do chat shows every single Tuesday morning. Tomorrow's at 7:43. Well, it's today for a lot of you because it's already after midnight. So welcome in, and I appreciate you guys. Let me throw up a giveaway over here. We'll throw up a Hello Kitty card or something. Thank you, thank you. Nebraska Nan, let everybody know when your next show is and what you're going to be selling. So thank you so much for the raid. I'm just going to go ahead and I'll give away a trading card. And it's a cute little Hello Kitty like card. We'll run that. Thank you for the raid. Okay, get in the giveaway. and it is a trading card. In the picture, you'll see it. You're doing oh wait, you're on season 3 already? New auditions Friday and recap season 2 contestant. Oh my gosh. Oh, and clips performances? I love it. That's fun. It is fun. I went in there. I know Calm Beast reached out to me to ask me to do it, and I'm like, "I love you, Beast. I don't do that." But I recommended Not Stifler's mom because I think she could rock it. The other day I came on and Tasha LaRae was on. Man, she's fire. She's an amazing singer. She's a professional, but what she said in her song was like everything. I clipped the hell out of that. You haven't met her yet? Oh, she's an OG on the Whatnot who used to have tons of people in her stream. Yeah, I know. I love Tasha LaRae. The karaoke shows are fantastic. I've seen a ton of them. There used to be some, like, when I started on here at, no, it is a trading card. Yeah, it's a trading card Hello Kitty. You'll see it in the picture. It's, Hangy Dom. Yeah. No. Oh, the name. I'll take her. Follow her. She's actually in a Ray Trainer, or she maybe already did it. Not Stifler's mom, like from the movie. Yeah. Tasha LaRae, yeah. Yeah, not Stifler's mom. Does he? So Not Stifler's mom is definitely entertaining. I mean, I remember when we first started. No way. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. She is too. Not Stifler's mom, one of my favorites on the Whatnot. Her shows were different characters that she would create. Some of the best, probably the best. And nobody was doing that on Whatnot. Nobody. Well, Shop 801 Lane was doing it. She had her own characters that she did. But it was so entertaining, it was a different kind of Whatnot, and you had to be there. I probably own the most extensive collection of clips or screen recordings from Not Stifler's mom. Yeah, she knows. We were gonna make her internet famous, but she decided no. Yeah, follow her, bookmark all her shows. Back in the day, like, we literally she would have I don't know, she would have a ton of people, like 3 or 400. Yep. She always had 150 plus in her streams. But then she took a little break to live life and do the things. So funny. You wet your pants in there. Absolutely inappropriate content, definitely not kid friendly. But also sometimes who cares, you know? Yep. But she sings, she's professionally trained singer. She's a professionally trained singer. Yep. Yep. She had the best character. I don't know who you guys know Not Stifler's mom. Who was your favorite character she created? I really love yeah, I love her, and she's my friend, and I keep in touch with her. I'm trying to think who, my favorite character is. Mm, I'm gonna probably say Tammy is pretty good. Tammy is like Tammy's pool party was pretty good. And she would dress up or be undressed pretty much. Um, Probably Rick. I think Rick's my favorite. It's Tammy's husband who was locked up in jail, and then he got out, and I mean, he was kind of a sexy guy. She's pretty good. I don't think I have any clips on, TikTok of her. I'll have to message her. I don't think she does TikTok really. A little bit. Yeah. Yeah, she does because I send her. Who won the, karaoke train? You missed it? Oh, cool. Yeah, you guys have to follow her. It's different time, like, right? But she's really funny, and then one time she was, like, a therapist, and then another time she was dressed up as, like, a workout yoga chick, for Shamala. Um, it was so funny, she exercised. I missed the first one, and then I came in. Oh, The Nun, Mary Jane. Mary Jane is pretty fun, The Nun. There's so many good ones. Oh my god, remember forgot about that. Nobody was doing that back then. One time she was pretending to be asleep in bed selling T-shirts. That's right. Yeah, that's right. And then one time she went live. I love her so much. She went live one time and then she does all these different voices, so you kinda never know her real voice. And so she's like, "Yeah, when you meet me in person, you won't know my real voice." It's so funny. Custom woodburn. Okay, It's gonna draw the winner. You will get the item in the photograph, it will match it. So let's see who got it. Yo, things so random. Congratulations, you're gonna get the Hello Kitty Hang-A-Lon, card. Welcome in. Custom Woodburn, how are you doing? You're very welcome. Congrats. Yeah, it's a trading card, so it'll ship PWE. She coulda had her own TV show, Tina. She coulda had her own TV show. She still can. She still can, and she could sing beautifully. Yeah, she would sing. Sometimes she would sing and make up, like, her own words. You just kinda had to be there. Yeah. I have, like, a whole folder on my phone of her. I do. I have, like, a whole Not Stifler's mom folder. Let's see. Yeah, I do. Let's see if I can show you one of her characters. I don't clip it like I used to, but, like, some of the OG stuff is just so good. Yeah. I did say I was gonna have a private stream with clips, but I have to, like, get permission from all the people because the content belongs to the creator, not the clipper. So the clips are just for put on your profile. You can clip anybody, but you're off work now? It's going good. I gotta catch up on your YouTube. You guys follow my friend Custom Wood Burning. She has a YouTube channel. She's doing a 365 project on YouTube. And here's her name. Please subscribe to her. If you're a handmade artist, she's your she's your she's your contact. She has great tips. I'm not just saying that because I know her. But I've listened to her. I love the way she chews everything up and shares it with you. She's very good. Yeah. Yep. And I got to meet her and hang out. It was really nice. I know there's so many wonderful people on the whatnot. The night is going good. The night is going good. Yeah, we're having a chat now. We're having a chat. We got rated by some awesome people and we did a little giveaway and I guess we're just chilling. But in the morning at early, 7:43 a.m. I got to fix the time. I'm going to go live and I'm going to have a chat show all about whatnot. So write down some questions if you want some help. It's 100% free. I'm going to give you accurate. We can talk about shipping. We can talk about the new shipping that's going to be happening 8/1. I got some inside info from Whatnot the other day. And so I can break it down and explain it to you so you don't get overwhelmed. Okay. So, feel free to come to that chat show in the morning, bookmark it. I can't share it in here, but if you bookmark it, it'll be in the morning. Yeah, did I get your name on there right? Okay, good. I was looking to see if I had not custom wood burning, not Stifler's mom's thing, but it's kinda mixed in. Oh, here it comes. Tuesday morning chat. Yeah, I call it coffee talk and tech chat. And, if I don't know the answer, I'm gonna find out right there on the spot with you, or, I'll have to get more info. "What's up, Sharon? How you doing?" Yeah, it's Whatnot is a good time, and it could be anything you want it to be. It could be anything you want it to be. And so I've seen so many neat things, met so many incredible sellers on here, and the community is honestly like no other. A lot of people have family that are not supportive of their Whatnot journey, or they're not on the same page. And the support from the community, you find your people here. You find your people, you find like minds, but the support that comes even from just random people you don't even know, on strangers. And I've heard this from multiple people, so this is what I'm sharing. And it's so amazing that, some people just don't have that, or they don't have people that are standing behind them. And here they do. Yeah, here they do. All right, I can't find Rick, so I guess I won't keep looking for it. I think on my computer is where I have all the folders. Wait, let me see. Maybe it's here. How are you guys all doing tonight? I don't want to do that, but oh, here it is. I want to show you guys what Rick. This is not Stifler's mom. She's gonna kill me, but look what happened. I was playing the video and it paused. And it paused. So that was one of her regular shows. She's so funny though. Yeah, but she was putting, like, uh, swimming trunks on a skeleton. That's about it, I think. But anyways, I wanted to really find Rick so you could see Rick. Rick is, like, her best character, one of her best to me. So what's going on? What's new with everybody? Yeah, I love the Whatnot. I went to the Whatnot Seller Summit, April 25th in Austin, Texas. It was like first come, first serve. I was invited by Whatnot because I'm a community host for Whatnot. So I don't work for Whatnot. I work with Whatnot. And it's been a great, great opportunity for about 3 years. There's a group of like roughly about 30 sellers that Whatnot's hand selected to be in this program. And we basically have one chat show per month. Whatnot gives us the topic and any supporting material, but they don't like tell us what to say. We're all business owners and we have done chat shows long enough that they see that and they trust us with that information. Um, so we continue to do that. This month, my shows for that topic, this topic for this month is basically like show flow and tech kind of. So I think my topic is going to be on OBS. I'm trying to figure it out on the back end how to like show it step to set it up. So I think that fan's going to make me sneeze. I think I'm okay now because I have a little fan on me. Anyway, so bookmark that show. They're the seller. If you want to see what sellers are doing that, you have to go to darchivist.com backslash or just darchivist.com and click on events, and it'll be the calendar. It takes you to a link to Whatnot, and it shows all the shows for the community hosts on that link. Read a quote earlier saying something about if 2020 me could meet 2026 me, and I thought everyone on Whatnot would not believe the connections made. 100%. I wish I woulda, like, found Whatnot before that. I found it in October of 2021. I think it was, like, September of 2021. My friend actually told me about it, and she had an account, and she was like, "You would love this." And I had no desire to be on camera or do a show. I'm a photographer, I'm behind the camera. That's what I do. I was selling like crazy on other platform. I didn't no. Yeah, no interest. No QVC for me. Um, and then it kinda just happened, and, I don't know, I just went with it, you know? OBS chat, yeah, it's coming. I'm just trying to figure out how to if I wanna do it with Whatnot was a baby in '21, and actually, it was, what, 2019 when they started December. You stayed I didn't show my face for, somebody said 6 months, but I don't think it was 6 months. It might have been, like, 4 or 5 months. I didn't show my face. Then one night, I'm telling stories. I'm mostly running vintage decor. And Kathy P, my friend, says, "Are we ever going to see what you look like?" And I kind of was like, in my head, I went, oh my gosh, that means I got to show my face on camera. I mean, I didn't care, but I just hadn't thought about it. So I said, sure. And I went and I clicked on that little icon. It has the reverse, flip the camera, and I hit it and I said, hi. And I flipped it right back. "No, no, 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 no." And the whole chat was, like, going crazy. They were like, "No, we wanna see you." And then after that, I would just come on a little bit, and then doing the late night talks, I got really nice compliments, like, on my voice and different things, which was kinda weird to me, to be honest. But then I just went with it. I was like, "You know what? This is my voice, and I'm just gonna stay with it," you know? But, yeah, I did stay for about, I don't know, yeah, 4 or 5 months. And then I would only do a 5-minute introduction. I would come on, I go, "Okay, you guys, this is what we're gonna do tonight." I'd be on camera, and I'd only go live from my phone at that point, sometimes from my computer, but not that much. And I said, "Okay, you guys, listen up. Tonight, I'm running some vintage decor. We're gonna do the drawers." I used to do this thing on here as little mystery drawers, these mini ones. They're actually behind me. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, they're behind all the plush. There's this box, and it had 9 drawers, and I would have a bunch of tchotchke little minis and stuff. And then I would have, like, a piece of paper in each one, and then vintage decor would be like, "You get this with this." That was mystery, that was such a fun time, can't do that anymore. No more mystery drawers, no more of those mini drawers at all, not allowed. Um, but anyway, so then when I started doing that, it would be fun. I'd introduce 5 minutes. This is what we're gonna do, this is the goal, and I'd run with it. The wrap up would be 5, 10 minutes, say goodbye, raid. Did that for a long time. Then I would, why no mystery? Because there was people that, took advantage of it, and they had shitty items in the mystery, and nobody was I won't say nobody, there was a good chunk that would take advantage of it. So, it just takes one person to ruin it for everybody, right? It really does. It takes one person to ruin it for everybody. So, you can't sell any kind of mystery box whatsoever. So, there's still people that have mystery box items in there by now, that's against the rules. Mystery vintage decor, you can't do that. People have to see what they're buying. It also minimizes bad feedback, almost eliminates it when you do that. The other thing is people would do mystery boxes, and we used to have to, like, have the box, right? And then you didn't show what was inside, they could pick, or there was no randomizer for, like, surprise sets. That all came developed because people were, and they were doing it for hours on end. So they'd have a box and they'd run it, and then you buy the box. They didn't always show it to you. They just shipped it and said it's kitchen stuff. Yeah, so that's not allowed. Um, like surprise sets. I was actually gonna set up for a surprise set show tonight, but I did not. The surprise sets is if I take say I'm in the makeup category and I decide that I'm gonna sell lipstick in a surprise set, but I have some lip gloss. I can't mix those 2 types of products together for a surprise set. Surprise set works like this. I have to show the surprise set item on camera the whole stream. Okay. So if I have 12 lipsticks, but they're all different makers, you know, whatever brand, I can do that. But I can't go, I have 12 lipsticks and 2 lip glosses. You can't mix them like that. Even though they look the same, they're in the similar kind of tube, right? They just can't be in the surprise sets. So how it works is you have to set it up. So it's like a mini Excel form and it only works on desktop. You have to go in and set it up. So you have to basically, it'll be a number one, and then you'll have to put in there, okay, number one item is, Christian Dior red satin shoes. I'm just making it up. And then on the next column, you would put brand new sealed. Don't put random Christian Dior shade of red. Can't use the word random. You have to describe what the item is to a T. Okay. So say you do that for all 12 or whatever amount items you have. You could do up to 500 products, but they have to be on camera the entire time. So if you're streaming vertical, you might have a shelf right there. You have to show everything because when they win it, you need to pull it and show the item. So for example, if I do the lip glosses or lipsticks, I would have an overhead camera and showing all the items with numbers because each one of mine, I would number it in the title. Number one, Christian Dior, red ruby satin shoes, whatever I said. And then what happens, you know how the giveaway has the spinning wheel? So if someone bids on the auction, all those items weigh the same, shipped, and I would run it. And so somebody bids on it. So D archivist bid, D, you won. The randomizer pops up, it spins whatever input I gave that, it's going to pick one of those. I have to show it on camera so I can pull it and show that person what they want. This is how the surprise sets work. The thing about surprise set show is you have to show everything on camera. Okay, once they win, you can remove it and set it aside, put a number sticker, whatever you want. Those shows aren't promoted. You can't promote them, and they're not pushed in the algorithm. There's a lot of card shows that do those with Ripper ships. They do surprise sets. They have packs, right? So you can't mix. It's kind of there's a few rules. So you go to help.whatnot.com and type in surprise sets, and there's a whole bunch of info. Surprise sets are really great, but I found vintage decor was not a good fit for vintage decor because there were sellers who would do 5-pound bundles for that, but they were all mixed amount of product. That's against the rules. You cannot do that. They would have a big giant vase and then some little like animals. They're totally different products, so you can't mix like that. So say if somebody was doing smalls and they did all Wade whimsies, but they were all different animals, you could do that. if they were all a bunch of vintage Disney, Japan figures, but they were all like same size, same weight, you could do that. Okay. It was just to stop people who bought it from getting items that were one, wrong, oversized, and confusing in it. You won like 3 gaming consoles within 2 weeks now. If they do boxes, I'll have to have consoles. Wait, what do you mean? You won Did you do the mystery? I did one mystery show, like, with the official boxes. What's up, Tarhan? Okay, so I did the mystery show. It was for my 6,666 follower show, and I put them in categories. So they were all flat rate. I packed them full of good stuff. I had a Michael Kors bag in one of them. I had a Wii in another bag. I had, like, one box full of all vintage decor trinkets, and then I allowed for packaging materials, right? So I did that, and I'm trying to think if it wasn't a surprise set. I ran an auction. Each box was 25 bucks, well worth it. And then what happened was I let people pick. So I had numbered them like A1 or no, V1 vintage, and I had like 8 vintage boxes. I had E1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They were electronics boxes. And I forget what the other stuff was, but I had a bunch of different ones. But I opened them on camera. So when someone bid to own it, I opened it up. I pulled every item out of it. It took forever, but that's how you're supposed to do it. That's right at the brink of when mystery was going away. And surprise sets was kinda just barely rolling in. It took forever, but it was a great show. I sold out, but you know what happened? This is when shipping was I put the weight of each box. Because it was a flat rate show, I should have set it up to be 70 pounds per box, which I actually thought I had done that. I'm selling 1 box at 70 pounds, right? Beauty by Joe, what's up? Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, welcome in. We're just having a little chat. And if you guys wanna purchase anything and you can rewatch us, I have stickers in the, buy it now. Thank you, friend. How was your show? Thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. Have a little Jack Black. I know, holy raids. We had a lot of raids tonight. You guys, Beauty by Joe, check out my friend. She is killing it on the whatnot, you guys. And they love the little ducks. Quack, quack. She is at 4.9 on her reviews, which is awesome. Less than 1 day ship time. And she sold over 10,000 items with just almost 10,000 followers. So one on one, just about. She's about 1,000 from that. So give her a follow. She has tons of shows. She's in the beauty category. She has a special. Is it 12 for 12? Am I reading that correctly? A little slow, but good. That's all right. We have those nights. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it so much. Give a follow, you guys, if you need any makeup. Beauty by Joe. That's it. They would put a console in one and then games in others when they were all worth a set price, but only one great price would not change that. Yeah, they did. And we had to put on there a minimum, an average, and a high on the box. But a lot of people would, not actually be honest about that because they didn't know how to do math. Yes, 12 for 12 everyday makeup. I love it. I love it. Well, let everybody know when your next show is, and obviously you're going to be selling makeup, but let them know. And you guys want to go ahead and bookmark and follow Beauty by Joe. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Yeah, it was fun to do those shows, but when I did that 2 plus 1 x 21, yes, yes, what's up? My twin is here, you guys. Secondhand sarcasm. Also got my package today from you. Thank you. I opened it. Twice a day, every day. You're going on twice a day? Look at you. How many days in a row have you done that? That's awesome. Yo, twin. I wish I could do like different my orange hearts right here, but it's only red because I'm a witch and it's magic. But anyways, every day since November 6th. So do you have a set time, like how long your stream is? That's great. Yeah, twice a day. I know. I won't. I'll try not to. I'll try not to. I still have your card up here. I'm gonna send it to you actually, the 1,000 days one. I have sold my very first 1,000 days card to amber. God, and I only revealed, if you went in the train, I only revealed half the card. So number 21 is gonna be sent to you. Yeah, I have it in the envelope and everything, Q. So, I was waiting a little bit longer, but I know you won't show it, so keep it stashed away. I'm gonna write a fun little note in there, because it'll create more excitement. Everybody's like, "Yeah, I got the card, but you don't." So I'm not showing anybody the bottom half of the card. Pretty sneaky, right? Um, oh, are you go who has the new beta? Q, do you have the beta for the whatnot points? I have it in, like, I have another account. Yeah, no, totally cool, I get that. And so it's in beta right now, it's being rolled out, it's, like, slow rolled out to mostly, I wanna say there are some sellers that have it, but mostly, yeah, I have it on my other account. Maybe I should just I don't one of my other accounts, I couldn't log in. This is, like, a super old one, I need to change it. You put a special request in and got it? Yeah, right. Did you get it really? Let me guess. I maybe I'm putting my request into the wrong person. That's it. I'm gonna message him. If he's here, look it up. You can't. I know. I wonder how people, so those of you who have it, what do you think? Do you think people are gonna get annoyed by it and not want it? I did do a screen record tonight. I went on my other account, which is like it's not like a, it's like I use it for YouTube, right? To make video. So Brooke was live and she was couldn't she didn't have it. So I thought I'd go into that account and yeah, that's cool though. And so as soon as I went in, it had that window open that says to, hey, now you have whatever, whatnot points. And so I followed the prompts, recorded it, and then I went in. It's actually pretty cool. You get rewarded with some points. It's just all visual stuff. And yeah, it's a tap spam checker. I saw that. That's funny. But it looks fun. You know, I love that you can buy, earn points through purchases, taps, check-ins, entering giveaways. And then you can, and when you tap the hearts, what, what, what? When you tap the hearts, when you've earned enough points, you can buy a different thing than yellow heart. So on the one I'm on, and you can tap anywhere, right? Bidding, yeah, you can get it from buying. You can get it from buying. Giveaways. Athena, what's up? How you doing? Dude, you crack me up, man. I was there for the laugh. Your show was so fun the other day. Boo, what's up? Yeah. But I think I used my points to purchase number one fan or big fan. I think it's one of those foam fingers. We're talking about the new beta, like tap on screen graphics. And it was cool. But I didn't put my credit card on that account, so I probably will set that up and test it out. If you get 3 purchases, it hits the goal. No, I didn't. I didn't. It's just back. It's all here, but it's summer, you know? It's summer and hot flashes. Yeah. I don't know. My kids already had a talk with me about cutting it off. Not to, but I might. I almost did it on my live the other night. Chop chop. Yeah, I did. I almost cut it. Right on the live. I had my scissors out and everything like this. I mean, I can cut some, should I? Just I swear, yeah, yeah. It's just the back. It's like, I color my hair a lot, and so it gets damaged and breaks off. I try my best not to, but I'm like, I'm just gonna let it go. And in my opinion, like it looks the best when I wash it and I just let it dry with the air. Yeah, no curl or nothing. Summer and Hot Flashes is the title of my memoir, I swear. Wait a minute. Time out. Time out. Time out. Let me get you know what? Where is my book of my little book? My little black book. Because I swear you told me that the name of your memoir was That was my nickname in college. I can't keep up. Yeah, that was my nickname in college. You should start writing that memoir right now. Yep. Are you and Brooke going to have a new hair on screen tonight? Wait, what? Is she gonna have new hair tonight? Brooke, are you there? She might be asleep. It's like 8. I think she's on an hour ahead of me. I don't know. Hot flashes. Good one, Tina. Your inner child playing with matches. Not a show doing hair. No, no, I'm not gonna do a show doing hair. H. Buckley, what are you doing? You can't sleep? I'm so sorry. All you insomniacs not sleeping. I'm sleeping right now. Yeah, I'm just talking in my sleep. She said she was gonna dye her hair like, oh yeah, she did say that. I do my hair live, but like, I don't know. I usually do it in the morning because then I can be outside in the sun to lift it. Yeah. What is she gonna do? What color? Wide awake. You're baking cookies? What kind? Barb, hit us up. What's up, Athena? How are you doing? Yeah, we're just chilling, having a chat. I got rated like, I don't know, 94 times. So every time we went to run, it was just like chilling. I do too. Oatmeal chocolate chip. Yum. I just had some cookies. We have this like local bakery. It's 110 years old, I believe. And their recipe is incredible. But they have like 10, about 10, 12 different kinds of cookies. They're pretty big. Like I introduced them like to Whatnot to come sell on Whatnot. But they didn't want to hassle with shipping it because they have a small place and not enough space. You sent me the picture? Okay, I'm gonna look. Oh my Athena. I love that. Okay, because I left early to do my show. Yeah, that's why I didn't see what she was talking about. I know she talked about it before. She better set a timer if she's gonna do it blonde. I don't think she's gonna do it blonde, is she? Because it she don't want to forget the timer. Although box hair stuff, I think after a certain amount of time it just stops working. You showed a doll last week and the top of her whole head came off while I was like, wait, H. Buckley, I think I was there. I think I might have been lurking. Was that on your birthday show? I think I clipped it. I feel like I was there. Yeah. I just bought a huge box from one of my friends. Well, I have to pay for it. I'm committed to buying a box of doll body parts, 2 boxes actually. I think I was. I think I clipped it. It was so great. I have a couple like that. All right, twin. Good night. Sweet dreams. I appreciate you. Sweet dreams. Yeah, you need to get some rest. You've been killing it. Oh, you'd be scared of night cold pick. Did they pick her color for her? I kind of would like to see her do her hair. Red is really hard, but like a burgundy kind of color, I think would look nice on her. Yeah, it would look good. Not black though, not black, but she could pull off any color, I bet. Hmm. But blonde, because she has dark hair, would it's so much upkeep. It's really hard to maintain like a true blonde. You really want to go pay a professional. You make big cookies, and I do oatmeal chocolate chip to make myself feel like I'm making a healthier choice. I mean, okay, just because H. Buckley said it absolutely is. I like big cookies, and I cannot lie. I love the doll heads. You took apart a doll head last week live and sold the limbs, so it's going great. You were selling a whole bunch of them, and I came in late, or was that was just your selling pile? Like, did you do an unboxing? Oh, I can't wait to see that, Tig. Thanks. You like monster cookies? What's your favorite? You like that, Baby Huey? Baby Huey, I just saw you. I was actually starting to watch it because I watched Jack's Treasures on YouTube, and I didn't know you were on there. I'm gonna watch it. I was watching another one they did. Yeah, it's just a typical Wednesday at Athena's house. Yeah, that's cool. I know they promoted me not that long ago on their, podcast. I thought that was really nice. Yeah, and I also saw somebody else. I actually just started watching Andy on it. But I feel like I saw that. It was a few months ago, right, Andy? Yeah, Andy's on there too. There's a few people that have been on it. I think that's awesome. Did you happen to check out the seller I messaged you about who loves doll? Yes, I did. I did, Tina. I love it. There's so many people now. When I came on Whatnot, there was not that many people, barely any, into the doll head thing. I know it was me, Black Castle, and a couple other people that were like buying all the dead doll heads. And then all of a sudden, all kinds of other people started coming on, and it was crazy. Yeah. Andy, what's up with your card? Do you have more? Or are you only going to be a tease and put them on raid trains? I mean, that's smart. That's smart. It was cool. It was cool. No comment. Oh, tell that to your backside? No, you can talk to your backside. Brian banned Tracy from coming to my shows because he wants to diet. I have to say, like, I have friends on here that, like, get in trouble because they spend too much money on Whatnot, and me, I'm like the opposite. Like, if I want it, I'm gonna buy it. I don't care. I might not need it, but I might buy it. But now that's, like, beforehand. Now I'm more like, "Do I really need it?" I don't buy food on Whatnot, not anymore. Summertime, I will not buy any snacks or food on Whatnot because it's so hot and people are shipping, like, canned items, bagged items, and I know it's sitting in the sun, like, the whole time. It's hot temperatures. Ice packs are not gonna save it if it's coming from the East Coast. So I just wait till the fall, but I try not to buy any, kitchen baked 'cause, you don't need in everybody's kitchen, you know? And some people package it up amazing, but that's just my opinion. I just don't buy the handmade stuff, especially in the summer. I did one time, like, at the very end of summer, and the item was completely melted, and there was no ice pack. I did it twice. One person, it was fine, it was just melted a little bit, but it was, like, over 100 degrees, so, I just have to tell myself, "Don't buy any of those snacks because of that." Because what happens is the heat, if it's wrapped in, like, a Saran wrap, even though it's food safe, it gets a little condensation in there from the heat and moisture, and what happens is the product turns to mold. And it's happened on 4 or 5 that I bought. You're packaged up amazing, perfect. Yeah, but, that's just me. That's only for baked goods stuff. Yeah, yeah. I got some, like, baked items, and I looked one of them was totally fine, and I looked at the other one, and I was just like, "Oh, I should not eat that. I do not wanna get sick." Yep, that's good, that's good. And things happen, things happen in shipping. And I not saying anything bad about anybody, but in my experience, my opinion and my experience. I have never bought from Baby Huey, so I still want to, but I never call out sellers. I did reach out and tell the sellers, each of them, so they knew, "Hey, I just wanna let you know I got my package and one of the items was spoiled," and I sent them pictures. I wasn't trying to get a refund. I literally wanted them to know so they could do better. And they were like, "D, thank you so much for telling me and being honest because I wouldn't know otherwise." And I wouldn't wanna leave leave them a bad review, that's just not cool. Yeah, no, it just had it was weird because it was, like, the type of baked item it was in a pretty good container, but it was because of the type of, I think, wrap, and it was hot, and then when it was put in the box, it was wrapped in plastic instead of paper, and I think maybe that had to do with it. I don't know, maybe it got wet. Anything's possible. That's great. Yeah, so I'm not talking about that seller. I'm not talking about that seller. I'm just saying in general, my experience, what has happened. I won't order any kind of the snack, especially if they have chocolate in the summer. I want them fresh out of the oven. Yeah, but that's good to know. That's good to know. Tina, you know you want some green frosting. Stop it. It'll go great on your corn cob. Sam, sweet dreams. Happy birthday to the baby. Numero uno. My little niece is going to be 2 years old next week, and I'm excited for that. They're gonna have a little party, so I guess I'll go this year. But it's like that hard time of year for me, so we're just making it. We're just pushing. Yeah, I need to buy her a present. I don't know what to get her. Kid has everything. I know what I'm gonna get her. I'll get her like a little. She loves like books. I'll get her like some kind of talking book. Yeah, she loves little books. You need corn cookies? I bet you Baby Huey can make some. Baby Huey sent me a picture. Let's see it. Let's check it out. Dude, those look good. Those are almost like those are almost looking like what kind of cookies are those, Baby Huey? They're real close to corn on the cob. They just need some green frosting off the side. Eh. Buy her a CD from a bank. And a little toy. Maybe. That's a good idea. Why a hard time of year? Well, I don't want to get into discussing it, but I lost my mom a year ago next week, so it's very difficult, you know. But you keep pushing. I wouldn't say like very hard time of year. It's just you learn to live without them, and you have to, you keep going because we all got something going on, right? Sometimes you never know what people go through. Zoom membership. Hey, that's a good idea. Thank you, Thunderbolt. Yeah, so the 1 year is like, it's kind of weird. It's a very weird, it's kind of, I still don't believe my mom died. I don't. And you guys have seen me talk about it. She was amazing, but she's gone. And I still don't believe it. Yeah. Sometimes it's quiet. I think it hits you when you're quiet, with no noise, no distraction. So if you have your mom, you like your mom, document as much as you can because when they're gone, there's no replay button unless you have old footage interviewing. I interviewed my mom all the time, asked her a million questions, some the same, some not. And the fact that I have that and I can play it back literally anytime I want. Like I have a couple terabytes of just my mom. She had a lot of great stories and she had a story to tell. And so it's great to watch that back. Some days hits harder to, yeah. So if you've lost your mom, and you liked your parents, some kids, they don't have good parents, They have guardians, they have grandparents that raise them. So not everybody has great parents. So if you do, and they're still alive, go see them. But and no matter your differences, in the end of your life, when you're dying, it doesn't matter. Yeah, swallow your pride and say goodbye. Because if you're there and you don't have that, and that opportunity to go at least see them, you'll probably be thinking about, "I should have, I should have, I should have, I should have," for the rest of your life, and so that's gonna be on you, but the one thing I can say is I was there. I'm so glad I was there. "Thank you for your purchase. Thank you, thank you." Yeah, I was there, and, I would never change it any which way. You always want more, you always want more hours, you want more time, but the clock stops when they die. It just does, and it's weird, but there's so many things I can be grateful for. And you guys have listened, so, you know, thank you. And I know many of you have gone through some things that, like I always said on Whatnot when I came on here, it was my goal was to create a safe space, not to trauma dump or drama, was to create a safe space where, not everyone has earned the right to hear your story. And on some nights we've had some really great conversations about loss, grief, and things like that, business, whatnot, right? Yeah, shoulda, coulda, woulda will haunt you. Just bite your tongue, swallow your pride, and do it. It's true. Now, there's some folks I will say that had parents that were abusive to them, and if and they were not going to have they cut their parents off. They don't want. That's okay too. You have to do what makes you 100% happy. Nobody can do that for you. But Tig, you're right. Yep. There's always a certain circumstance, right? Yep, and I heard something one day, and it's forever stuck with me, was My friend, a reworker's passion, Leslie, has said this many times. Actually, I missed her chat today because I had to do some things. But she always says this one thing I really it connected and it made sense is I don't look like what I've been through. And that just was like, wow, you know. She doesn't bring the drama. She just says, "Hey, look, we all got things going on. Let's drop some hearts." And they're always dropping hearts in her show. So that's something I admire and respect that, you don't have to always drop your whole life story to make people feel sorry for you or bad for you. You're allowed to share it how you want. But again, just remember, like I've told this hundreds of times, probably thousands of times, because I think I've done about 3,500 shows, streams, lives on Whatnot since I started, at least 3,500. I should ask Whatnot if there's a number. The analytics is a bit off, but I've always said not everybody has earned the right to hear your story, which means it's a nice way of saying, like, don't share all your drama in the chat, right? So people have been respectful of that, and I'm grateful for that. But some nights we might share, like, if you've lost somebody, type their name in the chat. If you lost your mom, type her name in the chat. You can do that if you want to. And we'll take a minute and we'll think about those people that we've loved along the way that we've lost. So if you've lost somebody in the chat, you feel free to post their name in a heart or whatever you'd like. That just lets other people know we're thinking about you. And, people are always like, oh, I'm so sorry for your loss. Let's take a minute and do that. You know what I mean? So that is, if you want to do that in your shows, I do have a lot of chat shows, but I try not to stick on that part, right? And I appreciate that you guys are here and we all got a thing. We all got a thing. But there's, not everybody has earned the right to hear your story. It was big. I always there's more to the quote, but I really, really love that. Yep. And it's we see you, we hear you, we understand, but we're just gonna drop hearts. Thank you guys for dropping the hearts. Yeah, for all the friends, let me drop some hearts too. Hold on, I got some big ones right here. Oh, I forgot I still had that thing on there. We'll drop some red hearts. Black, I like the black heart. Let me unpin this. And we were like running, let me unpin that. So if you guys have been here hanging out, thank you. I appreciate you. There, all these hearts are going for all the friends we see going through something, have yet to gone through anything, have been lost along the way. Because you truly never know what someone's going through. And you're not entitled to their story. If they want to share it freely, that's up to them. Oh, Tigs, that's the new if you earn some points through the new like beta version, the hearts allow you to change. You can purchase in the shop, not my shop, but like the point shop up. I think it's over here. It's somewhere over here, right? So you can click on it and earn points, and then you could buy new things to tap. So if you click on the little heart, there's a thing and it'll say the plus sign. You can buy the box is hiding my face because I'm a little bit more. How about right here? Yeah, because it's down in the corner. Right? Now it's to the opposite side, correct? Death is such a weird thing, agreed. Yeah, it's fucked up. So, I'll say it like that. Yep, it is, it's weird. I learned when my mom died, I hated more than anything when people say, "Oh, she passed away." No, she died. She died. She died. It was my way of telling me it was true. Pass away just means I don't know what that means. So, anytime I hear someone say it, I just am like, "No, she didn't pass away. She died." Yeah, and I'm a genealogist. I've been dealing with that kinda stuff for such a long time, and I've I used to always use pass away, but now I use died or dead because it's makes it real. It makes it real, and you can choose anything you want. Yeah, it's just weird, and it's a lot of things don't make sense, but they all make sense now. Yeah, so, I don't know. I don't know. I just know that we keep going. We keep going, and you have to live the rest of your time you'll spend if you had a good parent or what, you'll spend the rest of your life loving them more than the time you had them here. Yep, and you'll miss them a lot, and the time will just creep on by maybe at first, and then all of a sudden it's a year, and then 5 years, and 10 years, and before you know it, you've spent 30 years without them. Yeah, like my dad, that was so fast. He died 31 years ago, and then my mom died that same month he was buried, she was buried. It was kinda weird, but, no more suffering, no more pain, and she went through a lot in the end, and, she knew her life went really fast. But I'm very grateful that my mom was able to tell me, "I love you," multiple times before she died, a couple days before. Yeah, and Tina lost her mom. It just feels like yesterday. Yeah, sometimes. Almost like sometimes, like, our brain does interesting things to protect us through trauma. Um, but it's almost like sometimes that time is like a blur because it happened so fast. I journaled the entire time. Like, I documented with photos. I talked to my mom, I filmed her, and she did say it went really fast, her life. She blinked, and she was in that bed. That's how it felt to her. And there was lots of there was lots of stories, um, about that. Yeah, but it does feel like it. So final. Yep, death does that. Okay, who sent me a picture? Anyway, I want you all to take care of yourselves. I think it's really important we forget that first. We forget that first when we're going through something your life changes. You're not the same after something like that. But you have to work on yourself. You have to take care of yourself. Put yourself first, you know. Um, because if you don't, you could get depressed and all the different things that come with that. But take care of yourself, friends. It's super important. Mhm. Okay, now is the box out of the way, Tig, or is it still there? 'Cause I need to fix that if it's I can't oh, wait, let me see what it looks like. I have it on my other account. Oh gosh, I almost end my show. I did. I'm a pirate? Okay. I almost hit end my show because I was minimizing. I'm on the app right now. Hold on, let me look at it. Thank you for being here, you guys. I appreciate you. What else do we wanna talk about? I'm probably gonna stay on for, like, another 20 minutes or so, maybe 30, and we can raid. But tell me guys what you guys wanna do. We were gonna do Rippership, but if I stay in the middle, I'm good? Okay, hang on. Thank you. Let's see if I can come in here. Oh, I don't have this synced up. Okay. What's up, Molly? Okay, I see it. It's on my head right here. It's right here. So on my phone, it's right here and it's not covering my face. But I can't move over here because I have my drawer open. Let me close it. Okay. I could move over. It's my laptop. I need to move it. I need to move it a little bit. But if I move it, I have a cable that's kind of like, oh, it's kind of going to get messed up there. Well, I'm not going to move it totally. So, yeah, you guys, I have to position it because I could see it. And you're like, interesting. Okay, those of you who said it was by my face, what phone what are you on, an iPad or are you on a phone? You're on a phone. Yeah, on mine, it's just right above my eyes covering, Samsung. So, who said I was getting covered up? Tig, what are you on? Molly, you have it on iPad? Can you guys well, I don't sit in the middle because on YouTube Whatnot needs to fix this. So, dear whatnot, if you're listening to me, come a little closer. I think it's right here. That QR code is way too big, and it would be great if it was a little bit lower, but people cannot click the link. And if they're on their phone, they can't join that QR code for YouTube. That thing needs to get out of the way. And then maybe you could put that other thing like right above like this scroll bar. That's it. And maybe an X to close it. Okay. Because it appears uh, to look different on multiple devices, iPad, Android, Samsung. Okay. And on iPhone. Okay. I'll send it to them. Yeah. I don't see that option, but 'cause there's gonna be some people that are gonna wanna opt out of it. Yeah, and again, remember, it's in beta, so all this feedback is super valuable to Whatnot, and they will listen, and believe me, they will change it. So, I could I mean, hold on. You could technically swipe it away if you swipe left, but then you can't bid. Yeah, you can swipe left, you can't do anything with that. But I think it's right above the show notes, and, that's why I think they'll make an adjustment. Maybe it can be smaller too. It can be a lot smaller, but there's a lot of text on the screen. Yeah, that would be a good idea if it's up by the rewards. Yep, like up in that top area. They got a lot going on there. Then when you're doing like max shipping or reduced shipping or free shipping, there's that shipping bar that comes across. So people that stand on their live stream that are standing up literally can never see their face. So that's why I have a little bit of space above my head. Not very much. Yeah. Or let us drag it I don't think they're gonna be able to let you drag it anywhere. It might not work that way with an app. Yep. Yeah, you could just swipe left, but again, Whatnot is always changing, they're always listening to us. There's probably some engineer in my stream right now listening because they never stop working. Yeah. So they probably are, so all your comments are helpful. But I'm happy to share it with them because I message them directly. So I can send the info to them. So if anybody ever has an input, I always say who sent it. Like right now, I just screenshot the chat, all these suggestions, and I'll probably write something up about it because it is beta and they want that feedback. And I'll send it in my request. Yeah. So it would be cool if that was, because they have show notes and then make a purchase with the little heart. And then you have the counter, which is like over here right there on iPhone, right? Just like there. Right below that on YouTube, this space is a giant QR code so that people on YouTube could it's kind of weird though, but like with a QR code, if you're on the device, you can't click it to join. You have to actually like use your camera. And some devices let you click on it. I actually haven't tried to do that on my phone. But the QR code doesn't have to be that big. It basically has the Whatnot logo, ginormous, a QR code that says join at D_archivist on Whatnot to make your first purchase. So it covers up a good area where I'm streaming to YouTube. And I like, oh, I like to like not have that on there because it covers up my don't quit, do it sign. Completely. But the QR code could be low and to the bottom of the screen, but then it's like you got all this other stuff, which is your more, your clip, your share, your wallet, and the shop. They also move the shop and all those lower down. Um, I think I think it functions like as it should, but like to drag and drop, I don't think they could do that. But I think you're right about eventually they'll probably put it in there. I think just in the beginning, it's make a purchase so people know how you get those fun rewards, right? Or earn those points. So, like on mine, if you click on the heart, it says more challenges. And then I have like 50 points because I bought some stuff. but it's like I earn my daily check-in. I haven't entered 3 giveaways, and it resets in 2 hours and 30 minutes, so I don't know how long that stays. Daily points challenge. Your progress for today's challenge may only take a few minutes to display. All progress resets daily. So then you earn it again, but you don't lose your points. You have to redeem your points. And there's a point shop that's in beta, which is basically for like a jumbotron type of item, which is pretty cool. But you need like 50,000. Yeah. So it's just a fun engagement kind of thing that Whatnot's created. Yeah. Well, if it stays, I won't. I don't know. I don't know anything other than I don't have it on my account, but I have it on my alt account. A lot of sellers can't see it. It's rolled out to some sellers and a lot of new people. Thank you for your purchase. Oh, you got the owl. You're gonna love that. Thank you so much. I package really well. It will ship in the morning. I have a ton of different stuff. Yeah, so if you don't see it, don't feel left out. I don't have it on my account. I do have it like on um I do have it in my other Whatnot account, and I was just making a YouTube video with it, so you won't see it, but basically it kinda looks like this, right? This is once you click on the icon, and, if I go back to my screen and I click on there's a heart well, the default is a heart, a yellow heart right here. See that yellow heart? So if I tap on the screen, it makes yellow hearts. If I click on that, there's a Givey or a big fan. So if I pick one of those, I'll pick Givey. And if I tap on the Givey, it puts Givey on the screen. And then it like boosts it. I don't know if it boosts the show. That might eventually be a thing. They're gonna probably tie coupons into it, which it already has a coupon beta option. Unless the coupons are for something else. I don't know, but it's very beta. Not everybody has it. I asked Whatnot twice for it. I'm still waiting. I'll probably get rolled out in the next one, which is probably coming in the next week or so or tomorrow, today. No, sellers do not set anything right now. It's strictly from Whatnot. It's just for now. No, it's for buyers. It's buyer engagement, not seller engagement. Sellers just can't view it because it's really for buyers because if you click on it, it has a challenge. So every day there's a daily check-in. It's like 20 points. If I watch any show for more than 10 minutes, it's like 200 points. Okay. That's once a day. Tap a show 5 times with the hearts, you get 30 points. Enter 3 giveaways, you get 100 points, right? So, and then it resets. I don't know exactly what time frame. Um, and then it has challenges, and then they're tying it into it's gonna be a whole program. So, with the interesting part is on this account, if I share my referral link, I get $200 for bringing people to Whatnot. But on my regular account, it's 100 for other sellers. But they have a coupon one, a point shop, that's where you can redeem the challenges, and then the referrals is in there to let mine has a code that the the person has to receive. Oh, they've really changed it. So bring a friend, earn up to $200. Make referrals. Your friend receives a random credit between 10 and 200. You get a matching credit when your friend receives their first purchase. Yeah. So you don't have it. If you don't see anything, you don't have it. Okay? So you just have to wait like the rest of us. Me too. I got to wait. Yep. But it's for buyers. Yeah, only some people. It is in beta. It's a slow rollout. And I don't think they said, "Oh, we're gonna just give it to the community hosts," because a lot of the community hosts do not have it. Only a couple of them have it because 'cause they're rolling out more and more. Yeah. I think it's like a really cool feature to, keep people in a room because everybody's gonna wanna achieve the challenges. One of the big challenges, once you get all the points and you go into the point shop, and ThriftWorks had it, is, you could click and they have a thing so you can demo it. So they have like a moonshot. So it does like this cool graphic on the screen, which is like 50,000, and then your name flashes and that graphic goes on the screen. Then there's Torchbearer, which I don't know how much it is, and when you buy an item, it does this in the show, which is pretty cool, right? And then there's another one that is it puts a crown on your head. These are all just engagement, right? So when a buyer buys an item, this is what's gonna happen. Then there's Flames, Ember Burst, right? Ember Burst. There's like a Gold Rush, so a bunch of coins. So when someone buys something in the stream, if they have it, this is what they'll see. If they have that level or that point redeemed. Here's like little I don't know if it's laughing faces, smiling faces. Yeah, laughing. And then there's a heart one. So I've seen a few people that had this when I was watching from here. Yep. And then the last one has two little yellow baby flames. So this is just a test to show. And then you could absolutely get that. There's reactions, they're called. There's a ton of them, and then when you earn all the points, you redeem them for these reactions that you'll be able to use in all kinds of streams. So it's kind of fun. It keeps you, it keeps you, like, engaged in it. What's the damage listed on them? Did I write damage? I don't think they have any damage. Let me take a look, because there is another food dog, so I don't know if it's the big one. Let's see what I put. Is it, 5045? I don't know. That's a small one, the dragon. Let me get it. Um, I think it's super minimal. Yeah, when we can look at it, I can turn my camera. There's not there's not to me hold on, I'm gonna look at it again because I have it here, and let's see what I wrote because I listed it a bit ago. I don't have damage written on there, so it doesn't have any damage. Yeah, let me just see what I have it written in there. Yeah, there's no damage to it. I didn't write damaged. There's no damage. Let me turn this camera on. I gotta figure hold on, I gotta open this up more. Wait, where's my camera? Oh, I'm really zoomed in. Okay, bear with me a second here and I'll zoom out. Yeah, there's no damage to the item. The teeth are like interesting, but I did not write. Oh, it's probably an error then. Is that say that? Okay. Yeah, we'll look at it real good right now and I'll double check. It's probably an error on my part. Pre-owned damaged. Interesting. I don't remember putting that, but let's look at it to make sure, and then I'll fix the condition, but I try to list 100% accurately, but those are drop downs. The only thing is I had 2 of these, and I did sell one that was damaged. One of the 2 teeth on it was broken. These teeth aren't broken, but they're kinda sharp. Yeah, because the finish is not off, and I'll turn my other light on. Thank you for asking. Okay, you can see it pretty good. Let me just make this screen a little bit, zoomed out. Then we can take a look at it real good. Yeah, and I'll fix that. Yeah, 545, correct. So it's not marked. It has a nice, like, glaze to it, so it's a little bit iridescent on the finish. Let me just move this. So, we're gonna look at it real good and just make sure you can see it. See how it has that little pink lavender I don't know, it's like a purplish oh, wait, is that my light? Yeah, my light, but it does have a little bit of a pearlized kind of finish to it, okay? Here's the top of it. There's no chips on the top. Some of the pink hue is from my light that I have over here, Here's the teeth. So you can see that the teeth, you can also pinch zoom in. There's no chips on it. The teeth aren't broken. But the other one that had broken teeth, I did sell it. So there's no chips. It's really in good condition, actually. Here's the bottom of it. It is unsigned. There's a little bit of like ceramic, probably glue. It is numbered, but it's not. I don't know if it's their inventory number or a letter. But there's no maker mark. There's a couple little foam spots here, but it's in really great shape. Yeah, not damaged. I don't know why. You can feel like sometimes in the before they glaze it, you can feel some of the pimples on it. But it's really nice. And it is, I'm gonna double check on that condition piece because there's nothing wrong with it. So let me double check on that because I want to see why it says that. Yo, Lana's Banana, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, friends. Welcome in. I hope you had a great show. Thank you, thank you. What's up, Thriftworks? How are you doing? Everybody give a follow to Lana's Bananas. Thank you for the raid. Let everybody know how your show was and when your next show is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I'm so glad. I love your name. Yeah, let's talk about Lana's Bananas real quick for a minute. No, it probably was that. I probably duplicated listed. But I usually put good condition. I don't put mint perfect because that doesn't isn't yeah, something I say. I usually will put good, even if it's an excellent and great shape. But the damage thing, it probably was a duplicate listing. Okay, hang on one second. I'm gonna check out Lana's Bananas. Give a proper shout out. Okay, Lana's Bananas, collector of all things weird and basic. I like weird. I know I've been to your show actually. I follow you, and let's see. I'm not hoarding my treasures if I'm sharing them with you. I love it. Take one or two. Um, has a show at noon, 5.0 on the reviews, less than 1 day ship time, and at 1K. So congratulations. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. And tons of stuff. It looks like a little bit of weird vintage decor. There's an after dark show. Feel free to check them out. And they have 172 items in their shop. I'm looking at it on the desktop. I love it. Junk Raid Train at 2 p.m. today. If you could bookmark, there you go. There you go. I did already have it bookmarked, actually. I did. After dark, yes. Late night, linens and light, soft goods and hard choices. Good. That's good. Good marketing right there. Soft goods and hard choices. Swipe away. I love that. It's so funny. What's going on, Darren? How are you doing? Okay, let's look at this dragon thing. That's what we were doing. I'm gonna use my phone. Yep, in the morning. Nice. We chilling? Yeah, we are. We were talking about the beta points. So I'm buried in the point system. I was demoing it on my other account. I don't have it on my main account just yet. Okay. Let me look at my item. Are you still here? Are you still interested in the item? I'm gonna fix the condition because it's in great condition. It's weird that it says that, but like I said, oh, why does it say that? We chilling. We are. It's nice. Okay, let me pull that guy. What does it say? Food dog. That's why I couldn't find it because I changed some of my listings. Okay, let's edit listing and see what the condition says. Pre-owned damage. Yeah, it's definitely not. I don't like how, yeah, I think it was just a quick one because Whatnot should really make it either new or used and then all the conditions after. So I'm gonna put pre-owned good and fix that because it is in fine condition. It is 1 pound. It will ship at 1 pound, maybe a little bit over. Um, and there it is. Yeah. So thank you for letting me show you that. If you want, I just put it in my bin, but I can run a tiny flash sale on it. It does require a lot of packaging materials, so I'll run it for 10% off. Yeah. So if you want to make it yours, this is a single food dog, food lion, dragon that I have up here that somebody wanted to see. The condition was a little bit messed up, but the condition listing, but it is in really great condition. There's no chips, cracks, nothing. No crazing even. I wish there had crazing. Yeah. I mean, is there crazing on it? Nah, there's not really any crazing on it. Anyway, it's more of a like a brown with a little bit of opalescent on the glaze. So thank you for letting me show you that. I appreciate you. And if you want it, it's going to run for the next I don't know, an hour, but I'm not going to be on for that long. And then thank you. You switched to night shift and trying to find your new crowd. There you go. There you go. I have some really nice food dogs. They're humongous. They're 10.5 inches tall. They're the green, blue, and they're gorgeous. They have some major crazing on them. I need to edit that and see if that condition is also the same. No, see, mine says pre-owned good. I have to make a template for that. I'll also run them on a flash sale. These ship alone, because they're 10 to 14 pounds packaged. Yeah, they're heavy because they're bulky. How much is the shipping on this item for you guys? These are the amazing food dogs I have. You get 2 of them. Yeah, they're incredible, but they are packaged in their own, and that's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad at all, and that's 10 to 14 pounds, 26. Yeah. I thought about putting them separate, but I want them to sell together. So that's not too bad, under 30 bucks. Yeah, they're gonna be packaged in their own box, and they're gonna be put in another box. So you have to package with proper packaging materials so they don't bang into each other, you know? Yeah, that's not terrible. If I took it to USPS, and now that ships, I think, grounded. Oh, because this show's set up for priority, it would ship priority mail. So imagine if I had it set over 6 pounds as ground advantage, it would probably be a lot cheaper than that, you know, at least 20%, I think, cheaper. I think this show is set up that way. Let me look. It might be already ground advantage. Oh, I can't view that what the shipping says actually because it's already set. That's right. I can't. I can see it on my end on the computer. Yeah, darn. Not bad, not bad. Anyway, that's another food dog set that I have. I will run that flash sale and it will stay in the bin. Take a look at it. You can bookmark it too. Bookmarks are free. Did you know? Yeah, bookmarks are free. Soft and hard. Baby Huey. You're in trouble. Just kidding. I only want the other part about the cookie. Whoa, Wildflower Bliss. You put your thrift shop cards in the shop and sold 3? Aren't the cards awesome? I love them. You ate 2 cookies? Darren, Darren, I love this. I love this. I love that. Yeah, I just made one not like this, but kinda, like, smaller, like a trading card with my QR code on it. Let's go, yeah. I used to make a bookmark, and it had all that on it. I'm bringing that back. It was just fun to do. Um, I got my picture, my cheeky picture. You know I'm making a trading card out of that, right? I'm gonna make one of my custom trading cards. Yep. But it might be 2 trading cards, it might be a tease. Yeah, I got a really good idea. When I saw that in your Buy It Now, I forgot it was there, and I was like, "Oh, I'm making a Darren card." Yeah, I was saving all my scraps. He did a great job on the cards. They're top tier, I love them. 'em. I'll be selling some tomorrow. I don't think I'm gonna sell a 1,000 Days one again. Amber got the first one, Q has the second one. You do? Oh, I love it. Okay, I'll have to buy some and make a custom trading card with it. I'll have to use one of your cards for it. Yeah, those were fun. I really like the baguettes in the chat one. Pam got the baguettes in the chat I loved. I love that. You should. You should. I love the Polaroids. I actually just I got a little Polaroid keychain. It's back here with, it's back here, but it's tied onto the characters, but it's tied onto Waddy, right? And, like, it literally the film goes in, and you press the buttons, and it literally develops it, right? It develops the film comes out. There's nothing on it, but I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna have to put a picture on there, a naughty picture." I am. It makes, like, the you can hear the sound, maybe not. But, yeah, they're still all together. They're all together. I don't I'm gonna it's gonna end up you know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna sew them all together, and then when we have the next meetup, it's gonna be like I'm gonna wear them. 'Em. I'll wear all the plushies on me. I'll have Waddy, the baguette. I still need to get Hodges. I'm sure she still has some. Yeah, I'm sure she still has some. Yeah, it's so fun. But I'm gonna make the cards, and, I got a bunch of swap cards to do it too. Yeah, I'm gonna paint some. Did you buy a bunch of Hodges? You're gonna wait till they're all sold out and then put them in your bin? I have, I only have, like, 2 mixed squish left, I think. Let's see. Yeah, then you have some extras. Oh, good. I actually don't know. I know I have some in there. I can't wait for the Givey Goblin. I only bought 1 so far, but you're still selling them, right? Let's see. Wait, is Miss Soapy coming? She's making that, right? Oh, yeah, I have a Thriftworks Mix Squish Kilt plushie. He does have a little bit of a willy underneath his kilt, so it's for 18 and over. It's not like a detailed willy, it's just, a little one. Don't cut it off. But I have that in the bin if you type in Thriftworks. It's so cute. Do I have one here? I think my only one I have one of them I kept, that I bought because I bought all of I think I bought a bunch of Hodges, and I bought a bunch from another seller. I bought her out, and, he only had, okay, how many of McSquish did you make? 100? And then you didn't remake him again, and they were all sold out. Yeah, they were all sold out, so I think I had, like, 20 of them, 25 of them, probably. Yeah. I gave some away. Darren gave me stuff to give away, so I gave that all away. I bought like 6 or 8 from one seller. I think 8 or 10 actually. I bought all hers, and then I bought at least 10 from Hodge. So I had about 20, and then I bought some, from the seller, from Darren. So about 25, and I have 1 or 2, and then I have it says I have 5 available in the bin. Yeah, if you type in Thriftworks in my bin, they'll come up. But it is 18 and over. That's the only one I have. Everything else is I've given away or I just have 1 for myself. I don't even have oh, you know what? I have mixed squish in the shed. You can do whatever you want. Yep, you don't have to be, you know, showing anything. Yeah, the plush are really fun. I'm trying to figure out I do wanna do one eventually. I have 2 new cards that I have to, design. I have an idea. One's a 50 card, one's the 100 card. But I don't know. I'm gonna wait till I'm not in a rush. This week is too crazy for me to focus on that, but um I'm gonna come up with something, then I'm gonna send it to Darren and get my card in the next production. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I kind of have an idea, but I have two that I gotta come up with an idea. You already have one for the future? I love it. There you go, Barb. Stacking them up. But you remember our original conversation about what I wanted to do with multiple cards. I think I'm going there. I think I'm going that route. Yeah. I just have to buy another I think I have to buy another 100 count to make those 2 that thing that I won't say. Yeah, let's go. So I have 4 actual cards right now. 3 of them are for sale. One of them is sold out. No more. They're gone. I only have 1 left for myself. I forgot because I was gonna do a reprint of that, Insomniac Club one, but I only have the baby head, and the yellow ones are not numbered. I have 2 that are sold out. Oh, wait, I do have 1. I have number 75 out of 75, so the next raid train, which is on the 29th of the month, um, that raid train, I'm gonna bring some of those. So I might sell a couple of my 1,000 days. I'll have some more trading cards that I've made. I might have the card that I'll make of Darren, and then, I'll make some handmade, some kinda artsy kinda thing. Put a frame picture of yourselves at different ages. There you go. Yeah, I'm stacking them up and stocking them up. And maybe one day I will have a plushie. I do wanna do something. I think it'd be kinda fun, and they are really like Pokemon cards. You gotta collect them all. You gotta get them all. Gotta catch catch them all. Is that what they say? I did. So I don't know. I just put in my buy it now, these cute little 75 sticker packs. I think I put them in there, yeah. So there's 75 little 1-inch thank you stickers for new sellers. I'm starting to bring back in some of my seller tools, so I pre-made those in the bin. I know, I have thought about that, Tig, a doll head plushie doll. Yeah, I have thought about that. I wasn't sure, like, what style of a design I would wanna have because I don't know that people would wanna buy that. That is definitely on brand with me. It has been for a long time. Because that's like my little thing. My daughter's supposed to do my logo, but maybe I can get on her before she starts college to illustrate a really nice doll head logo. But I use my face, but I'm okay with switching to the doll head. But I don't know if it like doll head is gonna make people think I only sell creepy stuff whereas I could probably have it um I don't know. Would you guys think that if you saw Dollhead logo? It might detour people because I sell fun stuff and toys and different things and cards, and your brand could be anything, but yeah, Dollhead or body part. Yeah, so, my marketing brain is going, "Well, it's not gonna really people are gonna think it's bringing something weird on." Yeah. So you kinda wanna make it I have my face, I'm the brand, but so lots of ideas, right? Lots of ideas. Yeah, I don't know. That's why I've always just left my picture of my face. It's outdated. It's a few years old, so I do need a new one. Okay, that's good. Quite a few things that you sell are unusual, though. That is true. That is true. But like, I want it to not restrict me. That's the best word. I don't want my logo to restrict me. That's the one thing I'm always stuck on. Everything else, piece of cake. But logo, just, I don't want to be restricted. And I don't want people assume what they want. I don't care. But I don't want it to be like, with my face, it's you don't know what's happening, talk show, selling, right? People can see the person behind the brand. I just don't wanna be restricted. Yeah. It could be something simple like thrift shop cards. He's on point with branding, very simple logo. You see the name of it, thrift shop, boom, in your face. Could be something as simple as that because it's universal. He's not restricted. Yeah, and you know what feels right. Like for me, it feels right using my face right now, because people are used to seeing that. But as the app grows and my business grows, I may change it. Yeah, I really do want to do some kind of like fun little thing. I just haven't. My old one was perfect for it because I used to do handmade stuff, and it was like all these. It was the name in like kind of like a bubble gum sort of font, but like all cap, cool sketch, and it had all these cool little knitted dolls and buttons and different things, like how I made and kids' toys, and it was, like, perfect illustration. Yo, legacy. I'm on OBS, and so this is a split camera. So a minute ago, I had a camera on, I have the product down below, and then it does like that. That's alright. Ooh. Yeah, so I turn it off, and then the black text makes chat wonderful to read for you guys. You can see it better. You always default ton on graphic logo to leave headroom for growth. Exactly. Exactly. No graphic, just simple text. Yeah. Well, if you technically, you know what? I'm going to have a chat show in about 2 weeks about OBS, and I'll be talking about it then. Definitely bookmark it. So, not this Tuesday. I think the following or the one after that, I'll be talking about OBS and show production setup. Yeah. So, this is not with the app. This is like with the computer. Yeah, you can't get this on the iPhone or the Android. You can get like a share screen kind of thing, but you still gotta use the computer for it to allow it to, share the screen. Yeah, like I could share my if I wanted to, I could go in and I could choose the show and I could share a certain part of my screen. Like I can't close any of these windows. I kind of need them. Anyway, it could share it to that. Even if I'm not using OBS, I can still share it. Sometimes with the OBS, it doesn't work though. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, so I'm always thinking, sometimes I'll play around like one day we all do this. There's a group of us that do this. I shouldn't say we all do this. And so I went into Thriftworks show and I made a logo that looked exactly like thrift shop and it said de-archivist. And we just laughed. It was just like we were pranking. Or sometimes we might take someone's picture, one of our friends. Usually it's Brooke and or H. Buckley and or Stephanie or somebody. And we'll take their picture and we'll add some graphics on it and write something funny and then change it to our profile picture. And then we wait to see how long it takes for the person to see it. And sometimes it takes a while. Sometimes it's a few minutes and they're like, what in the world is that? Like the other day when I was doing the raid train, the thrift shop cards raid train, H. Buckley took a screenshot of my face and put it on her profile. Your lawyers will be in touch. Perfect, perfect. We can have tea. We can have crumpets and tea. That was funny. I think what started that? What started the ThriftWorks one? What were you saying in your stream? No, we were joking. Oh, you know what it was? The JJ shop or DD shopper one. That's what it was. You were in made the DD shopper profile. And I was like, I'm gonna get a ThriftWorks one. Yeah, where is ThriftWorks? That's a real OG. You had someone do that? One time I was doing my show and there was this guy, he was new to my stream. Yo, Patricia, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. I'm just getting a little refill of water here. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, all you cool kittens. Hello, how was your show? It's natural state of high. You just ratted it out. Patricia Smith has 4.9 on the reviews. Less than 1 day shipping, 418 sold. She's just finding her little piece of in her spare time, selling her treasures. So she's got about 11 shows. It looks like she does her shows about 6:30 to 8:15 p.m. She has a show tonight at 6:30, so check her out. House Collectibles, and she has like over 300 um items in her by now, and she has a lot of vintage decor in there. Oh, some cute stuff, cottage core too as well. Thank you so much for the raid. Let me tag you. How was your show? Thank you for bringing your friends over, and let me put you up. I know you've rated me before. Thank you, thank you. Hey, you guys, check people out because you never know. You can make some new friends and you can help each other out, you know? And you could also find, someone that may have something you want to buy, right? May have something you want to buy. Yeah, all the friends raiding in. I hope you had a great show. Thank you so much for raiding over. That's so funny. Yeah, thrift works. Oh, she put her name on there. Wait, what's this profile picture of hers? It's for Is that from Vegas? Yeah. I'm sarcastic, don't take me too serious. I'm probably just fucking around. I sell packaged pasties and rocks that I found on my other channel. Natural state of high. I'm a good troll, don't ban me. Best profile ever. Best profile ever. Legit, legit, the best, quickest. Okay. She's the best troll ever in a good way, like a fun one. Okay. But you know what she does? She's so fast. Her wit is quick. And she will cut you. She's so smooth. So smooth. Yeah, she's so funny. Natural state of high. She also is the literal whatnot sticker plug. She will make you seller stickers. Yeah, she's good stuff. Check her out. Natural state of high. I think Darren tagged her below. She made me these stickers. I can make my own. I make them on I used to sell stickers, but not on this level. I didn't want to do it, but I bought these stickers from her. You can put them on your packages, right? These are really good quality. I just got these from her. Thank you for your first purchase. But she started a business on here doing stickers. She used to just do like oracle cards and stuff like that. But her stickers are really good. Yeah. And she has a wide array of colors, paper types. I mean, I have a whole bunch from her. What are these? But I sometimes will make my own because I did them before. I have some of these, right? A bunch of these she sent me. And then she actually sent me these ones, but they were like on silver, like mirrored kind of paper. And I use them on my packages. I usually only put one sticker on the package. When they open it up, I'll put the thank you stuff because I don't want the package to be like with 50,000 stickers. It's too much. Um, anyway, she made me this one, which she took my face off one of my pictures. There's like supposed to be a doll hand right there and put it on a sticker. And I cracked up. When she sent that on my package and then it was in there, I was like, what the hell? I was dying. Yeah, so get some stickers from her. They're really priced great. I'll take her right now. Yeah. She really is amazing. So I drew a sticker I wanted to make. I was gonna make it myself. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna have her do it. And so I have so many stickers in here. So I drew a heart and I had her make me a sticker and I bought it and some other stuff. Right. And so I'm particular now because I didn't know. These are like clear stickers, but they're slightly a little frosted. I wouldn't use these stickers again, but we tried them out on this and another on yellow, and the yellow was I like the yellow better. So I just drew like a heart, thank you, because it looks like a personal note, and then it was a coupon code for the buyers. And so I've used almost all of them. Um, they're a little bit clear with frosted. They work, but I put them on the back of the envelope so people sometimes see it, sometimes they don't. You know? Yeah. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you, baby Huey, for taking. Yeah. She's awesome, and she's funny. So she does a show. Sometimes she has free shipping, sometimes her shipping's like 4.44, $4. You wanna absolutely go check her out. Yeah, Natural State of High, she's my friend. She's pretty good. She has some thrift shop trading cards for sale too, and, I just love it. But I will say, if you have the thrift shop trading cards and you wanna get them numbered and have a numbered sticker, like, she does that size, and then she'll put, like, 1 of 100, 2 of 100, 3 of 100, 4 of 100, all the way to 100 out of 100. I made my own for my 1,000 card, right? And I won't do it again. I will pay her to do it. Yeah. I will pay her to do it. Let me see if I have to show you. I'm not gonna show my card, but because I don't have any more of those other loaders. Let's see if I have. There's a bunch of people that did do it. So let me get a one that's light. So she makes these stickers. They're 1 by 2 inch. They're different colors and things. And so it had like on this one she did. This is Zodi's card. She's card 420. Okay. And hold on a sec. Let me pull it out. Like my store. You could put your QR code that takes you to your Whatnot. You could also put the people that buy it from you are already on Whatnot. So you could put your other social on it. Um, I'll show you right now. It's like a baseball card, but hang on. Yeah, it's exactly like that. I want to see where hers goes. So she put hers to her dot. Jody, hello. I'm trying to see. Oh, she has hers going to Whatnot, but I'm already on Whatnot, right? I already bought this on Whatnot, but it is taking me to her profile picture. So here's her card. This is thrift shop trading card. Actually, let's do it like this so you can see it. Hold on. You see it better. There, that's a little bit better to see it, right? So that's her thrift shop trading card. Okay. And that's her with her trophy, a thermal printer, roll of stickers, and her Oracle card that she would sell. That's the sticker she will sell you. So you can buy 50, you can buy 100, you can buy more than that, but they're all individually numbered. So this is her card, Natural State of High with her name, a QR code, her logo with a hand, card number 31 out of 50. Okay. People are putting these on the back of their cards. Some people are not. They're numbering them. I numbered all mine on the front. Um, that she sells these stickers. The one that I made a sticker for and I put my face on it. I think mine are buried. Let me see if I have one here. I'll show you guys. I won't show you the front. Okay. So that's my card 1 of 100. Okay. I made my own. I used my logo on it and it just says 1 of 100, 1,000 days challenge. Okay. So that means this is the card I'm selling little by little. I'm not showing the front of the card. Yeah, I did show part of the card and I'll show it to you guys. You guys want to see it? I did show part of the card, but I'm not showing the whole part of the card. I'm not showing the whole card. There it is. That's part of the card that I revealed in the raid drain because I got to keep it a secret as long as I can. So that's going to be it's a pretty cool card. It's very special. Um yeah. So that's my card number 4. As I get closer to the date, I probably will reveal it and I will sell a few of them. This is going to be one of my last ones when I'm on a raid train on the 29th. I have card 38 and card 75. Those are my last ones and that's it. I'm trying to figure out which one. I think this is going to be the what is your question? I don't see it. So these are what are you asking? That's what I'm trying to figure. Yeah, they're trading cards for sellers. So they were created by our friend Thrift Shop. They're just sellers who are creating like their own merch and it's like a trading card as merch. That one right there, Thrift Shop Cards, is the creator of these, with the sellers who have the ideas behind them. Sometimes Thrift Shop Cards will just create the card when you buy it. Yeah, so you could buy like 50 cards, you could buy 100, and then you get one design, right? And then what's that vintage chick? So these actually are supposed to be 50. This is a super rare, right? I only have 2 left that'll be in the next raid train. Mine are only gonna be available in raid train. My first card looks like this, okay? And no, it's okay. So if you're a seller, this is a great marketing tool. One, I'm card number 5. He's now on, I don't know what number. What number are you on, Darren? Leslie, what's up? How you doing? Where you at? I hear Darren say that all the time. Where you at? Hello. Super cute. This was my first card. I got 100 of them. I think he gave me some extra because it over 650. Yo, Patricia, wait, did you just, oh my gosh, that's crazy. There's another Patricia that just raided. Her name is so similar to yours. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hey, all you cool cats. How was your show? And what were you selling tonight? Thank you so much for the raid. Fancy meeting you here. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Let's tag you up on here. Yeah, isn't that crazy? Her name is so close to your name. Hers is Patricia SMI. She might still be in here. And we're going to tag you so we make sure we get the right one. Hello. Just charms. Yeah, so these were created. I appreciate you. Yeah, so you guys, our friend Patricia that just rated us has sold almost 5,000 items. She's at 4,500 sold, 5 stars, in less than 1 day ship time with 6,800 followers. You guys, she sells authentic pre-loved handbags. You got to check her out. She also sells a bunch of other stuff in her shows. She's got 24 shows scheduled and she has a notification alert. So definitely bookmark that and check her out. And she has tons of products, perfume, little tchotchkes, keychains. I think she has some beauty in there too, and a lot of bags, a lot of bags. So check her out. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, so she was doing charms tonight. But the trading cards were created. I'll tell you a quick little story. So basically, Darren has an account called Thriftworks, and he's in France. And there were some shipping problems for international sellers. Like it would make anybody quit. You would quit, if you had to deal with what he had to deal with back then. And so he was trying to figure out another way that was something was easy to ship, right? And it could it was just a test. And a lot of people were like, "Yeah, whatever." I don't think they were like thinking big picture. It was just a fun small thing. Can you buy my card? You can. Absolutely. I can run these cards. They're not numbered anymore. But let me make sure I have one set up in here. I usually, now that I'm doing that, I always sell them in the shows. Yeah. Let me see if I have one already listed. You have a card? Do you have a card? See, I've been buying a lot of them. I don't have everybody's card yet. I mean, there's 650. So there's 650 cards made number wise, right, Darren? 600, is that 650 different sellers? I think there's over 1,000 different card combinations, right? So imagine times, a lot of them did 100 cards. A lot of them did 100 card count. So imagine that's a lot of cards printed in total. Yeah, so he created that card. Hodge, Darren was card number 1, Hodge was number 2, Living Bliss Vintage was number 3, Moxiana's number 4, I'm number 5, and George's Finds is number 6, and then Bug is 7, and the list goes on. So it's grown like, I mean, I didn't think it would grow that. I knew it was good. I think it was a cool idea, but I'm a card collector, so I appreciate that. The quality of this would be a card like you would get in a pack that Upper Deck or a baseball card company, a professional card company would make. It's not Temu or any of that BS. It's a legit quality. Okay, over 100,000 single cards. That is something to celebrate. That is something to celebrate. Let me, put the card in here. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So on the back of mine, it looks like this. That's awesome. I'm so proud of you, friend. So he created a micro economy. He created these cards for other sellers to make money. So he could make some money. He could ship these out. He worked it out, figured it out. It wasn't some big bulky package, but he made it work and it made people make money. Like I have had, I would say, I mean, on average, some of my cards would go like crazy, like 50 bucks a card, 60 bucks, 70 bucks. It's because two or three people were in there and they wanted it at the same time. And if you're a real collector of the cards, you want to try to buy everybody's card, right? And so it almost pays for all your cards. So I'm gonna say my first two cards paid for my next two. Yeah. And then people, a lot of times are like, they want to go to meetups. You could use your card money to pay for you going to the meetups. Yeah. But you gotta strategically plan to sell that properly in your show. It's cool if you put them in your buy it now, right? You wanna move 'em, but start in the beginning when you get them, number them all, and run them in your show. Go, "Okay, I'm running the first 5 cards," and then you run them for the next show, and what happens is, yeah, it may take you a little longer to sell them because you're only running 5, but the supply is still there until it's gone, and the demand will increase. When the demand increases, that means the price goes up. A lot of times, not always. Um, yeah, but it's perfect for meetups. And then you could trade. I've traded a few people, but the thing is if you have 100 cards and you got 100 people coming to you to trade it, you're not gonna be able to sell the cards, but you get some extras printed, right? Yeah, you get some extras. So let me just double check on the card. I love the cards. I think they're a great way to market, and I never like I said, I never would have thought I do have some in here, so let me see what I have. I had some that were in the inactive tab. Okay, let me just duplicate one and I'll use that. Yeah, I am. I just had to fix it. No, I'm gonna run it in an auction. So it's not a numbered one, it's not one of the 100s. Um, it's just gonna be, it's a signed one. If you want an unsigned one, that's fine too. Let me just see. I have to edit this listing real quick. Yeah, we can run a few of them. Auction, let me put it in this show. And I've been reserving as I get more down to a more limited number, I'm only gonna be offering in my chat show. And then starting, like, around December? Yeah, starting around December, I probably am gonna start selling my 1,000 card, which is created to commemorate the 1,000 days that I've gone live on Whatnot. Because the actual 1,000th day will be February 26th, 2027. That sounds weird. Yeah, 27. Isn't that crazy? So let me take a picture. Yeah, so I've gone live 1,000 days. I haven't gone live 1,000. It's like 774 today, I think. I can never see my show title, that's why. Okay, let me add it. I have it already in here. I just need to add it to the show. And actually, I'm gonna test this template thing because I have an idea on this template. So I'm gonna create a listing on this particular one here, and I'll just take a photo of it. A little bit dark, but you get the idea. I always like to add a back picture in case, right? So I want to see how fast. So I'm kind of taking a long time for this. Um, let's see, de-archivist, thrift shop. And I'll put a couple of them in there. I took a little longer. And then that's like 0 to 1 ounces. Next. And we're going to put it in an auction. And I run them. Whoa, that is not the price. I run them at 10. And we're going to publish it and then I'll run it. Sorry about the delay. I'll run a couple of them. They'll be similar signed, but we have it here. It'll come with a penny sleeve, which is like a piece of plastic like this. And then when it's like usually this card, I put it in a top loader, which is another piece of plastic that's a little bit thicker, like this. And then it's in an envelope to protect it. Okay. And then actually it goes in a penny sleeve, then that goes inside here. And then I put it in another bag that gets sealed. And then it has a special sticker on it when you unseal it. Okay. So we'll go ahead and run this one. Did it pin? It did pin. Okay. So it's okay. Let me fix the timer because we don't want it to be for. Yeah, I want to make it so it's really cute. I made my own thermal sticker to kind of wrap around it so it looks like really nice package. It's just a little thin sticker that I have that wraps around it. And it just says trading card inside, open carefully on either side. Thank you. And it has my logo on it. Yeah, it's just something I made up for it. So I'll go ahead and start the auction. 10 seconds, $10, and your shipping should be like 78 cents. So it's running. You'll get the card on screen. And yeah, it's running right now. It's so cute. Yeah, it's so fun just to do something kind of different. But I do run my cards at 10. No pressure ever. When they're in the bin, they are definitely more because as I get down to the last few of them, I put them in auction because then a lot of people may want them. You love the one that Draz got you? Do you? Do you? I haven't got oh, I went to buy her card the other day. She was running it and I missed out. So I have to go back for that. Yeah. But anyway, thank you very much for asking about it. Never, ever, ever any pressure in here. It's totally okay. I understand. Yeah, I just run mine at 10 because it covers all my giveaways. Pretty much the other thing is with the cards, when I sell them, when I do giveaways, it covers the giveaway. You can't bid? Oh, that's okay. It won't let you? Yeah, that's all right. Like I said, no pressure. Let me save these over here. Run again? Okay, you got it. You got it. I don't know why I can't I'm always like crooked. There we go. Okay, I should have put a longer. There you go. Thank you for your bid. I appreciate it. Yeah, so the card actually is like, you're very welcome. Thank you. So see how it has that holographic kind of thing. Thank you, Patricia, for your very first purchase with me. I appreciate it. You will get this thrift shop card of me. Card number 5. So this is my first card I ever got from Darren. See, it has like that rainbow hollow. Isn't that cool? And then at the bottom it says Dear Archivist and Heart D. So let's wrap that up right now. I will. I definitely have to come and get it. I have a list. I have a list, my wanted list. I'm like number 5. I'm number 5 or 6 on having the most cards. Yep. So I will be shopping for my cards next week. Yeah. It is honestly, let's put that here. And then I put them in my own top loader thing. I actually put one of my stickers in there. Um, do I have any stickers? Hold on, let me grab one of my stickers real quick. Wait, what is that? Oh, why is that down on the floor? Oh my gosh. How did that get there? Okay, let me grab one of my stickers and I'll show you guys how I wrap it. Mhm. I forgot those stickers were down there. You're gonna only do one time. Yeah, exactly. So I usually put one of my stickers with the cards. And basically how I do it is I use these, which are just little team packs, and I put the top loader in it face forward so the card goes against the seal. And I put the sticker in there So then the sticker's like on the back side, right? And then I peel it. And that's it. And then I put that other little sticker on it. Am I the only person that's done that every day? I think I'm one of the only people that have made it a challenge. When I started, it was the ultimate what not consistency challenge. When I started it, there was nobody doing that kind of challenge. Yep. Nope. You're welcome, honey. Thank you. I'm just gonna pack it right now. And then I have my sticker thing that I do. I put that, whatnot. This is what gets shipped to them. So it's like sealed. Okay. And it should be pretty good with any kind of moisture because it goes into a like a photo mailer kind of. Sometimes these I can just put in the regular black envelope I use and they're fine. Yeah. Yeah. And as time goes on, because there are some sellers that I probably won't get their cards because they sold out. They sold out. I also, to be honest, I wasn't gonna spend $150 on someone's card. That's just me. I'm not. Um, I think it's cool that they get that. I just won't spend 150. I have spent like 50 bucks on someone's card because it was worth it to me. But 150 is a lot. I have seen the highest card, which I think just shows you what's possible. The community came together for the hodgepodge place. I think her card went for like 400 plus dollars. Yeah, it did go for 400 plus dollars, which was mind blowing. Nobody had an idea it would do that. Yeah, but the most different shows do different things, like sometimes, yeah. But her community also loves her, and I think her money was to help her son buy a car or something. The highest you'll pay is 25. I battled you for somebody's card for that. Yeah. I don't think it was a fundraiser. I think they just bid it up. Yeah, she was gonna buy her son a truck. Nope, it wasn't her. It was the hodgepodge place. Her son was getting like a car and they just kept bidding it. Weren't you there, Vintage Chick? Yeah. I did pay. I think it was like 50 with shipping. That was the most I ever paid, but it gets to a point where if you're buying a ton of cards, you're talking thousands of dollars. Yep, you're talking thousands of dollars. So, you know, if you want to spend it, you spend it. If you don't, hey, it's fair to have that limit. I have a limit now. Yeah, I have a limit now. I just wait. I'm not in a hurry to collect them all. I was in the beginning. I'm getting them all. But now I'm just like, I usually collect like I'll buy like friends cards and stuff like that. Good night, Nan. Have a good sleep. Sweet dreams to you as well. Thank you again for that raid earlier. I appreciate it. Thank you. I will. I'll be having a chat show at 7 something. And like, or should we just stay up? I'm just kidding. No, I have to sleep a little, even though I took a nap already. Yeah, you too as well, friend. Good night. Sweet dreams. We got all the lights on here. Wait, what is that thing? Are they the majority from giveaways or trades? That's how you do it. I've won a lot of thrift shop cards giveaways. Not gonna lie, but I have bought stuff. Um, I'm gonna say I might put that card. I have the Gibby Goblin Rare Air, the small ones. I'll have to put that in the raid train too. Yeah, exactly. No, I mean, I only sleep 2 hours a day, so some days 4, some days 6, but mostly like 2 to 3. Yeah. Have some coffee. Yeah, Leslie, I think I wanna get do you think I was thinking about getting, Vintage Chick, you've been here a long time, some coffee. Yeah, coffee. I would go broke. Yeah. Honestly, like, all the cards, I have mine in a drawer over here. Yeah, Vintage Chick, that's how you spell it. I have a whole drawer full of cards, and if I took out 1 stack of them, it wouldn't even be all of them. And there's, like, multiple sellers. Like, these, I have 3 stacks this size. 3 stacks this size, okay? I haven't put these on the website yet, okay? That's how many cards I bought. I had so many cards I bought. A lot. Okay. Some of them $5 each, some of them 10, some from packs. Some I won. I have a lot. I haven't entered it. That I have that stack, and I think this stack has not been entered. Yeah, I think it's this other stack. I think I entered that one. What? Muted words. I have the OG one of that, but I also have a really rare card that Darren gave me that not a lot of people have, and it's the lenticular card of Mona Lisa. It's not. It's technically was like a test card. I don't think a lot of people have that one. It's not numbered or anything, but it's really a cool card. He gave it to me because he knew I would want to do one. I've done like 5 or 6 show and tell. Yeah, I've done 5 or 6 show and tell. I'll do another one maybe when I enter them all. But I have a bunch that need to go in top loaders. I think I have all the community cards times 5. Yeah. I didn't finish Darren's cards, his newest pack, because he sells packs too. Do I do it during the day? No. No, I do it at night because if I'm gonna be on in the day, I wanna either just be a talking show about whatnot or a selling. Yeah. But you can go to his show and he'll show you the book. Mine aren't in a book. I don't keep them in a book. I don't like binders. Yeah, because I just put them in the top loaders. Because I like them in my filing thing that I have. I have thought about buying his binder. He has a binder you can buy from him. It's really nice quality. But I will say I have one of the cards no one has. This is one of my favorite cards actually. Um, because everybody was getting the CEO's card signed. I went to the Whatnot community and got them to sign my card. I wish I had gotten 2, but it's for me. I'm not gonna sell it. It's, the community card, so it's Kenny in the middle, you guys see him on Whatnot Sellers. Kiyomi on the left, she's the community, I believe, director, and then Casey on the right. So they all work for Whatnot. They're all amazing. Their card is really cool. I love it. It has that like tiger kind of hollow, and you don't get to really see it here. There it is. See that? That hollow is that rainbow kind of. Yeah. So I asked them if they would sign it, and they were like, they didn't even know about it. Kenny, I think, knew about it, but the girls didn't, the ladies. They loved it. And I'm like, I'll get you one. So I have to get some more and give it to him. Yeah, isn't that cool? It's so cute. Yeah, Darren did a really great job. You have a book to keep them in? Yeah, and thrift shop cards, Darren, he's in France, and he has a whole great production, a good team, and so he'll explain everything if you go bookmark his shows. He's probably going to be on this morning. Let's see. Let's see when he's on. And I have 2 new card designs, 2 brand new. Yes, Leslie, get them signed. He does? Okay, probably at 5 AM Pacific time. I have 2 new cards I bought from him, and I'm gonna have to deal with him next week, but, I have an idea, so it's a really fun, easy process with him if you know what you want. If you know what you want. Yeah, he has a show at 5:30 today. He's gonna add more shows because I only see a couple of shows there. Yeah, I see like 3. Yeah, 5:30 Pacific, 8:30 Eastern. It'll adjust to your time zone, but it's thrift shop cards. Darren Thrift Shop's his name. At least that's what his profile says. He was in here. He's probably working right now because in France, it's like it might be 10:38 or 11:38 AM. I'm not sure what time it is for him. No, it's 10:38 AM. Yeah, I think they're like +9. No, 11:38. Yeah, it's 11:38, something like that. But you can check him out. He has a few accounts. But basically, you get 50 cards at $75. 100 cards is 150. Obviously, plus tax and shipping. And then there's like some things when you buy it during his show. Sometimes he flash sells them. Sometimes he doesn't. It's worth every penny to me because if it costs me for 50 cards $75, and I just sold one for $10. Now I just need to sell a few more. I could sell 10 cards, you know what I mean? That's 70 and it almost pays for it. And I still would have like 40, 38 to 40 cards. So some people bought them and they use them for giveaways. Some people just sell them. Some people have their cards like 25 bucks and they're buying now. Yep. Yep. Good math right off the top of my head. Can you believe it? Yeah. So you can really sell. I've seen a bunch of people where they buy it. It costs you, 150 is $150 for 100 cards plus shipping. You pay like 78 cents on the order and then you have to buy the shipment, which is basically, 9.21. Actually, it's just under a pound. So it's like $7 or something plus a dollar for, the processing or whatever it is. And then they ship it and you get them really quick and they come packaged in a nice little box. And I think there's like some stickers in there and stuff with a card on top that'll basically explain how you should market them. Yeah. He'll have it so to tell you how to market it. So it might say like, "Thank you, welcome to thrift shop trading." I don't have the card in front of me. I had it earlier. And then it'll tell you how to list them in your Buy It Now or in your show. So if someone's searching the app for thrift shop trading cards, you wanna put, like, whatever your name is, de-archivist, thrift shop trading card number 1 of 100, 5 of 100. You wanna number them, and you wanna start selling the higher numbers first. Because as soon as you start, growing, maybe you're brand new, maybe people don't know about you yet, you wanna hold out on those first 5 cards or so, and then save them for special occasions, raid trains, and different things. Because more people, some people wanna collect, like, all the card numbers 69. Like, Hodgepodge place is collecting all card 69s. I don't know if she's buying a whole bunch of the cards, maybe not, but she was collecting some of the first ones. I still have that card. I haven't sold those. I saved card 1, card 50, 69, and 100, and 75, but those are gonna be being sold little by little on my raid trains, so pay attention. You never got the instruction card? Oh, he may have changed it. When I got my cards, which was a while ago, um, we got the instruction card in the box. I don't know. He markets and changes things because all businesses do that as they grow to make it more cost effective for us, and I don't know if it's included in there. It would have been right on the top inside your box, but again, it could have changed. Yeah. Did it come in the little brown box with thrift shop card logo on the box? And what card number are you? Because now that he's at 650, I would imagine he would have to cut down some costs on things. It just happens. There is still one in each box. Okay, so maybe you did get it. I don't know. If I find mine, I can take a picture of it and send it to you, and then it'll have the language on it, so it tells you kinda a great way to market those. Yeah. Yeah, it's a leaflet. So it's like a little, I don't know, 4 by 6? Yeah, and it doesn't I don't think it quite tells you, like, how to number them or any of that kinda stuff, but it tells you, like, basic stuff, like putting it in the marketplace, people are searching, it's gonna do this, this, and this. Yeah, just really good, helpful tips, and I think is that same yeah, I don't know if I don't think I have I thought I had one here. I know I do somewhere, but like I said, if I find it, I will do that. Yeah, because they each come in it need to be able to mark them. I mean, basically, you list them in the shop, like your seller name, and then, or you could put like, your seller name, thrift shop cards as one word, and then put trading card, seller trading card. And then if you number them, put, 15/100 or 15/50, whatever it is. If it's super rare plus, put that on it because people are searching the bin and there's at least 5 people I know of that are buying every card, no matter what, they're buying them. Some people are holding out and waiting. There's still a few cards from the first version that I don't have. And like I said, I may not get them, But eventually, like, some people are just gonna be like, "I'm done collecting," or "I'm collecting too many," and they're gonna have duplicates because 'cause they're kinda hoarding them, and they may run some of those in shows or in the marketplace. I did just find 'cause I just did find in someone's show the super rare Boobs original muted red chat one. So I was kinda stoked about finding that card. I have 2 of them now. "What's up, Gotcha? How you doing?" Yeah, so that's a good way to market it. I feel like now that they're really out in the Whatnot streets and the brand has grown so much, I feel like they're an easier sell. Yeah, but if you list it random and people are searching the app when you're running the auction, they're not gonna find it. Yeah, they're not gonna find it, so you definitely want to, have that available. Um, I'll run another card and I'll have to sign it after. Again, it won't be numbered, but, I'll run it. This one isn't signed right now, but there's another one I will run that first card. I will not do, I'm gonna do 10. It's signed already, actually. I did sign it. I usually just write heart D. Yeah, that's what I usually write, and sometimes there's, like, a scrolly under it. Oh, I forgot the camera got turned off. Hold on, my bad. Yeah, you're welcome. I gave you that first one. So I'll run it one more time. I always like to run it in case because I always kind of forget to sell 'em. But I'll be running these in my chat. Oh, I could run the baby doll. I don't like to do them that way. I like to lift them up a little so you could really see them. Yeah, I the this part of my hair was really hot pink when I came out with this card. So that's why I did that. So now this is actually my other card. I don't these are numbered. Let's see if I can find a numbered one. Oh, these are super rare. Okay, here we go. Number 39 out of 100. This is my baby head. Um, so this one I've signed. That's I don't know, that might be my favorite one. The baby head. The baby. Don't ask how or why I come up with these ideas. I just do. Yeah. So let's do a quick list. I know, so crazy, right? And then we'll add a picture real quick. This will be card number 39. Let me just take a picture. I try to get it so you could see it. And it'll be 39. And then we'll just do the back side of it too. Okay, we got the shipping as 0 to 1. And we'll put in here card 39/100. And I don't know why 39. It was so random. I think because I'm on like number 80, I think, on these. But I think all right, we're gonna try this template thing here because it's for auctions, but it's gonna show like quantity of 1,000. Okay, so I will run this one. It will also run at the same price, $10. When they're in the bin, they're a lot higher. So it's running right now if you want to get it. Number 39 out of 100. This one is going to be signed exactly how you see it. It'll be this exact card. Patricia's like, I need that card. Thank you, Patricia, for your bid. I appreciate you. Congratulations. That one is going to you. What a great grab. Yep, all the baby heads. So we're on, yeah, and so they're randomly. So let me just, what I'll do now is this gets top loaded. I'll open up the end of your other one and it'll get shipped with that. Yeah, I always ship them together because that way it won't make it super thick, so it gets put inside there. So I will add it to that one. Thank you, thank you. Are these cards that I made? No. I just spent like the last 30 minutes talking about them. They are made by Thrift Shop Cards. He makes seller cards on here. And if you're a seller, you can get them. They're not for buyers, but I've I've made a few where I've taken my card. This is my card right here. Okay. And I've added some crazy stuff to my card and made art cards like just for fun. But I think I'm only going to make that available in raid trains if I do anything to the cards because that's going to bring on the buyers that want those sort of things. I think I sold 5 or 6 in that last raid train I was on, and they all went for pretty good. Yeah, I was pretty glad for that. Let me just edit this one, and then this one is, I have to sign this one, I didn't do it quite yet. So this is gonna be card number 40. Oh, no, this isn't 40. I have to look at my sheet. Hold on a second, because I keep tabs on it. Yeah, it is card 41, actually. So it's card 41 out of 1,000. It will be signed and numbered, and, right now I'm writing in black ink. So sometimes I write on white ink or black ink on these, but it'll be black ink. So this will be card number 41. Okay, card number 41. So it'll be signed after. It is running right now, $10 start. Like I said, I'm gonna have to sign some more of these and load them in the bin. They will be at a higher price. Yep, so it's running. Thank you, you guys, and I'll run it one more time. Yeah, I like to run it a couple of times. Yeah, they're a lot of fun. If you're a seller, it's a great marketing tool. You can make some money, number 1, and number 2, there's a lot of people that are collecting these now. There's over 650 sellers that have a card, and there's been over 100,000 of these produced. Yep, and it just started with one idea. One idea from one seller. That's how these were born. All from Whatnot, a microeconomy. That's what the seller tried to do to help other people thrive on Whatnot. What's up? I love discounts. Good morning. How are you doing? It's really awesome. It's something to admire. And it's just a good example of people like, you know, they quit before they start. And all you need is one idea. All you need is one little tiny idea. And you just go with it. Your own idea, not copying somebody's idea, right? I've seen a few people on here come on and see other people having success with their item and them copy it. And I've seen one fail and one do okay, but then the other one is starting to fail now. So, you know, you people that do those kind of things cannot make their next move until that person does. Um, oh, right on. That's cool. Yeah, definitely do shows all the time. I have a seller chat show every single Tuesday morning. I'm on late tonight. It's like almost 3 a.m. So I'll probably raid, go to bed for, what, 3 hours, 4 hours, get up, have some coffee, and then I'm gonna do my chat show at 7:43. It says 7:34, but I gotta fix the time. So come to that if you have questions. I am. Come to that if you have questions, and I'll do my best to answer them. Yep. So what do you sell? Yeah, come to the chat show. It's every Tuesday. I've been doing that chat show for like 3.5 years. I started January of 2023, and I've literally talked every Tuesday about Whatnot. There's a couple of Tuesdays I missed because, there is a life outside of the Whatnot. Yep, there is definitely a life. Surprise, surprise. Okay, I know where we're going to go. We're ready to raid. I got someone picked out. We'll be doing that. Um, awesome. There you go. Yeah, and then when you come to that show, that's where you can share what you're gonna be selling, when you're gonna be doing it, and you network in that kinda show. Like tonight, we're just talking, did some selling, and hanging out. But yeah, on those kinda shows, you wanna network and meet other people, not per se sell your item, but like just what kind of seller, what you're doing. Because there's room for all of us on the app. It's just how bad do you want it? How bad do you want it, right? So what's everybody got going on today? Anybody have a show today you wanna promote? Don't post a link because it's just not gonna work. You won't be able to post it. But if you're a seller in here and you have scheduled shows, let everyone know when your next show is. Thank you for being here. We had a lot of raids tonight. let's shout out the folks that decided they wanted to bring their friends over here. Started out with Retro World 72. Um, Shop 801 Lane rated us. Reach for the Yarn rated. Ms. Thunder 61 rated. These were all big raids. Nebraska Nan rated. Beauty by Joe rated. And we got a couple more. Patricia SMI 98743 rated. Thank you, thank you. And then we got Patricia right after that, SEI 54745. She rated us as well. So thank you to all the people who rated in tonight. That was really nice of you. Didn't have to do that, but you chose to come on over here to the Insomniac Club where we never sleep. Well, I mean, we kind of do. We kind of need to, right? Um, Thank you. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate your purchases that you made in the bin. If you ever come in my show and you want to make an offer, feel free to offer. And we'll work a deal. You know, a lot of times I'll accept it. If it's too low, then I don't want to reject it. I might counter offer you. So we're gonna raid over to our friend in Vintage Decor. I have no idea what she's doing. She's a sis of all sisses, and she's pretty chill. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go raid Kelly's place. Okay, so you guys don't leave, and you have to fix your card. Okay, I can't see your payment. That's why it doesn't show an issue on my end. Oh, for your second card. Okay, I don't see it. How long will it take you to fix it? It's all right. I'll give you a couple of minutes because I've been on for 3.5 hours, so I don't want to go too long. Yeah, I don't see it sold in here. So usually it holds it. It must not hold it anymore. Okay, no problem. All right, if you guys have shows, what time is your show on? And those of you who've been just lurking and hanging out, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you for hanging out. You came in with a raid. Some of you might be sleeping. Hold on. Let's do it like this. Some of you guys might be sleeping and relaxing, or just grabbing your own coffee or coffee because it's, you know, what, 7 a.m.? Who the hell's up at 7 a.m.? Then again, who's up at 3 a.m., right? So I hope all of you have a really good day. Yeah. Happy napping. That's what it is. I don't know. Just some days I'm not tired. You might catch me in a few minutes, in a few winks. I could do a sleep stream. I'm sure I won't get booted off here. Shop the bin, shop the bin. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if I just stayed on yelling that? I'm sure Kelly will be gone. I know, Tig, right? Would that be too much? Let's go, let's go, let's go, Chad, 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 Chad. Uh-oh, 20 people just left. I'm just kidding. All right, I was gonna wait a couple more minutes. I don't see that thing. It doesn't show me anything, so I'm not sure what happened, but I'm probably gonna just go ahead and oh wait, hold on. Whatnot's doing something. Yeah, it doesn't show it like it used to. Whatnot must do that. But I'll be on in the morning. The shipping's like 78 cents. So I won't be able to wait too long. So we're gonna go ahead and raid. If you want to come back to my chat show, I'll just set that item aside and I'll run it then. Yeah, I'll run it then. All right, you guys. Patricia, I don't know if you're still here. Yeah, because I don't want to go over 3:30. That's like a long show for me. Calling once, calling twice. I'm gonna raid. Okay. Thank you, you guys. I appreciate you. Maybe I'll catch you later. Okay. Have a great night. Thank you for coming in. Bookmark my show. That'll be later this morning. I won't change my time. I will definitely stick with that. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. When we go in here, drop a bunch of hearts, any color you choose, and say something positive to Kelly. She's amazing, and she's doing vintage decor. So it's vintage, and oh, she's doing miniatures. She's doing minis. We love the minis. Okay, friends, good night. I will see you later. All the purchases made tonight will be shipped tomorrow after my show. I will probably be on in the morning for about an hour and a half, no more than that. I say that every time.